Hello, hello. All right, let's go ahead and do this, man. Hey, what's up, Tizer? Dang, you got here quick. I didn't get a chance to put it on Discord. What you been up to, man? What's up, Jesus? Rocket, bro. Evening. It's cool, man. Everybody's still showing up. My stream's been really spotty lately. Cool to see you guys still supporting the channel and stopping by and saying hi. I tell you guys, man, I just really ain't been in the mood to do anything, man. I seriously think it's something going on. I don't know if it's fucking tired, seasonal depression or what. I just really don't feel like doing shit, man. I'm just in one of those fucking ruts, man. I need a fucking vacation, dude. What's up with y'all, man? Y'all feel the same way? Does it just seem like a fucking long month, long day, long everything? Let's see here. Jesus said, holy shoot, MIA between jobs, hunting, being handyman season, painting and cleaning, procrastination. Oh shit, you're between jobs at the moment, man? Are you making a little bit of pocket change doing the handyman thing? Hey Larry with the tea bag. What about you, Larry, man? You going through the same shit I am? I think we were talking about this before. I just don't want to do shit, man. I don't want to do anything. Like, truth is, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't even want to be live right now, but I know that I should go live. You ever like have to force yourself to kind of have fun before you can start having fun? So I'm hoping that I can go live. Maybe we can hang out and play some games, man. Even if my day doesn't get any better, maybe I can make somebody else's day better. We getting old? You think that's what it is? That's probably what it is, man. Hey, I'm gonna play a little bit of Destiny. I know I said I was gonna play Dead by Daylight. When I actually started setting everything up, I realized I didn't really want to play Dead by Daylight. So I'm just gonna play a little bit of this. But what I have downloaded is COVID. You think I got COVID? What I have downloaded is I'm downloading the new Yakuza game that just came out, and it had like overwhelming reviews. I'm hearing a lot of people talk good about it. So when that's done installing, I'll play a little bit of that, see if it's worth playing. Of course, as you know, this game has we can do 3-player strikes. If anybody wants to join me on a couple strikes, you're more than welcome. You don't even have to have the game, or really, you don't even really have to know how to play. So FPS. So if you want to join me in a couple of strikes, just speak up. You can get in.
Oh, let me check right away.
I'm getting some input delay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm getting some weird input delay. Let's see here. Well, I meant the times like everything is between. And Jesus says, cleaning because some mice got inside my garage and either big mouse or small rats got them before. Oh shit, I'm sorry, man. Via poison, and then painting. I think is kind of normal. And into the holidays. Downloading this 2019. Yeah, I checked GeForce Now and all the other places to see if I could stream it. Hey, Rocket Bro, join me. We got room for one more. And it's not available on any streaming sources. Trust me, I really do feel like I am at the point whenever I have to download and install, it feels very barbaric. You know how I told you guys I haven't handled a disc in years? I think I maybe used 2 discs within the last 2 years or a few years. It feels barbaric. It's like people used to do this, you know? So I'm getting that way with downloading and installing. It's like, what's the point of this, man? I just want to stream.
Good eye.
Anybody else want to join me and Rocket Bro? Get ready to do a strike. Let's see if I can get on voice chat, which you want, Rocket Bro. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'll be in the voice chat room.
We need fresh coolant. Old stuff scorched the man.
Hey, Killa's back. Killa, you came back like you said you would. Let me handle my input delay here, see what's going on with this. Refresh my browser. Let's see here. Anyways, happy late Stadia birthday. Google could make a better way to party but not bad with second Stadia control via Cyberpunk pre-order, which I did with some of the. They said, well, hey Marcelio, you know now Stadia, you can play. Now you can play Destiny 2 on Stadia without being a Stadia Pro subscriber. They just did that, so if you want to join us, Marcelio, you're more than welcome. Give me a sec, Rocket Bro. Let's see what Marcelio wants to do, because he was trying to play with us the other day, but he couldn't because he had to be a pro. Yeah. Come on, Marcelio, let's go. Hurry up. Yeah. Come on, man. We're waiting on you. I don't know what your Stadia name is, so get that shit set up and come join us. Phil said, yeah, my house move was a massive pain in the ass. So are you done with most of it? I'm sure you still got a little bit to go. And speaking of which, isn't that cool that Stadia is giving out, so what's significant about them giving away Stadia Premiere is that, for one, that's basically they're giving you something worth $100. But plus, not everybody has a computer. Not everybody has something that can run Stadia. So when you get Stadia Premiere, bam, you can just play Stadia. You got a TV, you just play Stadia. So that's awesome. Even if you already have a computer and whatnot, the Stadia controller is $70 by itself. Chromecast is like what, $60? That's a hell of a value you're getting. Even if you don't if you don't need it, give it to somebody who does need it. And speaking of which, Larry, it still hasn't come in the mail for me. I think it's I didn't check it, but I don't even know if they shipped it yet. But I know some people are getting it late considering how many they're sending out. I'm gonna send a screenshot on Discord server. What are you talking about? What's Marcelo talking about? And my dog's barking. Yeah, we'll start this strike here in a moment.
Let's see.
Yeah, hook him up, Tyzerk. Thank you. Tyzerk's very helpful, dude. What's up, Michael? Right? Oh shit, you're off work right now, aren't you, dude? I forgot you said that. You're nowhere. All right, Larry. But I didn't forget about you, Larry. I did not forget about you. The second I get it, I'll let you know. Why is my dog barking?
It must have been hundreds of years old, from before the Traveler Navy.
The feed went down just as they were.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for them before we do anything. Yeah, I'm getting some weird input. Oh, I think I know what it is. It's my fucking let me move my stuff around. I have stuff near my mouse that's interfering with it. I think that's what it is. Yeah, look how much smoother that is. Oh, it was smooth. What's up, Anon?
This is not a combat zone.
Oh no, I know what's going on. I'm downloading that game in the background, and that's fucking messing with my Stadia shit. Let me go ahead and pause my download. Open. You're gonna have to get in the next one, Mike. We just filled up. Nah, fuck it. Come on, Mike. Marcelo will get in the next one. Let's go. You'll take his spot. He'll get in the next one. And I'm gonna pause my download because that's what's fucking me up. Or I could slow it down. I don't gotta pause it. This is why I actually considered increasing or paying for more bandwidth for my ISP. Because pretty much whenever I'm downloading the game, I can't fucking play Stadia at the same time. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it though. I'll pick download up later. But at the same time, that's like $15 more a month, and I don't really want to pay $15 a month. I don't know. I'll think about it.
No.
I mean, I don't think anybody wants to pay more money than they have to. Am I right?
They won't like this.
The newsfeed is just a cover for the war call.
I believe you can just join the party if you want, Mike. I shouldn't have to invite you, motherfucker. This motherfucker.
If we get this right, they won't know what hit.
Killa said, did I hear if you pre-order Cyberpunk or if you buy Cyberpunk before December 18th, you get a free Stadia Premiere to go with it while supplies last, meaning do it right away. Think my instance of the tower is full? Oh, wow. You know what? You can tell there's a lot more people playing. All right, let's head to space. How do I just go to orbit? Let's see your press. Oh, here we go.
No.
All right, Marcelio. Well, you let us know when you're good. Hey, Killer, check this out. You don't even need the expansion to play this with us. Like, so far, I've been playing this game with a lot of people who don't even have the expansion, and they've just been able to do all the same content we're doing. All the content I've done so far, anyway. So, Tyzerk, what, can you link to me what you linked him on Discord? What are you doing to bypass the trial? Because I might need to send that to some more people, dude. If you could hook me up with that information, that'd be awesome. What's up, Salmon? Welcome to the stream. But I want to say this again. Thanks to everybody for showing up. Like I said, the streams have been spotty. You know, I've been streaming sometimes for just 30 minutes at a time, exiting the streams. I just haven't felt like doing anything. I'm in one of those moods. So just bear with me for a little bit, guys. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for, you know, chatting, hanging out on Discord. I really appreciate it because, I mean, you guys are keeping everything alive. It ain't really me right now. 17K players on Stadia now, by the way. And what was it last time you gave me a number? You said it was 12K last time, right?
Got it. We received limited intel regarding a Vex information depot. I want you to get in there and figure out what they know.
15.1? Well, that's still an increase. That's good. And that's just with Destiny, right? So we're not even talking about Stadia. Hey, 2K, what's up, 2K?
Oh, hello, Failsafe. What can you tell us about this terminus?
I have not detected significant Vex activity in that area since shortly after the Exodus Black arrived.
Well, that's good news. Maybe we won't run into much resistance.
Yeah, but since death kind of follows you around, I wouldn't count on that.
Positive as ever, I see.
Whew. Oh shit, my hotkeys are messed up. Let me fix that real quick. There we go, my audio is messed up too.
YOLO?
Hey, what's up, motherfucker?
What up?
Not too much, man. I'm glad that you're on. I fucking would have said something if I remembered.
Nah, it's all good. Sorry, I just had to. I didn't know if you even wanted me in the Discord or anything like that since you're the only one on.
No, anytime you see me in the Discord, you're more than welcome to join. Anybody playing can join.
Yay! Alright, cool. Let's rock this shit. This is basic. Don't rush this. I got my wither horde back.
Wait, did you just call me a basic bitch?
Yep.
Alright.
Sure did. That's exactly what I said.
There you go.
Oh god.
Hey, Rocket Bro!
Oh god, I got plucked out of the sky. Hey, can you res me?
Yeah,
Nah, fuck you. No, he called us basic bitches. Okay, hey, res me though.
Oh, I fell short. I'm dead. Goodbye.
Guardian down.
Guardian down.
Okay, there. Now we're all even. We'll have one death.
What's up, Uncle?
Alright, let me kill this mofo who's over here killing us.
If you shoot electric at me, it'll like give me a buff because I'm using exotic.
Oh, get your ass back here, bitch.
Nah. Don't run now. Nah, y'all done brought the wither horde on you. Fuck all of y'all. I'm gonna fuck everybody up.
Y'all brought the whore, the wither whore.
Yep, that's exactly what that is. I done figured out how to get wither horde to work again. I can get ammo again for this bitch. Y'all are fucked up.
How's stasis, Twiz?
I don't got it yet.
So you don't?
No, I haven't been really doing the quest. Just strikes.
Stasis is toxic as fuck. It's overrated as hell.
It is, bro. I can't even do PvP anymore because of stasis until I get beyond light.
But yeah, Tyzerk is really good, man. He's really helpful. So is Rocket Bro, man. He gives out good information as well. So we got some really informative people here.
don't have to do anything but put that thing down right there, and everything dies.
So anybody watching, if you want to play a little bit of Destiny with us, you're more than welcome. We'll get a rotation going between strikes. Remember, you don't have to have the expansion to play. You don't even have to have experience playing the game. You just jump in and come join us if you want. So if you want in the rotation, just speak up.
Has been active all over the system. From our intel, he's mostly targeting Vex installations. However, removing him can only strengthen our position. Put him down.
We're putting people down.
I know, they're sending us in here like freaking assassins. It's like, okay, so the enemy of the enemy of my enemy should be my friend.
Load in Stadia? What the heck? Is it loading?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, that happens every now and then. Mostly like during these high latency times right now, though.
I predict several detachments of Cabal over the next
Oh wait, this gives me my ability. The
I said give us the
little-
good news first.
Okay.
I did.
Good to know. Oh, there's a one guy over here. Okay.
Has anybody beaten that raid yet?
Yes, it got beaten like after about 8 hours. It took
Bro, beating raids is a chore.
It took 6 hours for them to do it, but they got it done.
Nice.
It unlocked a whole lot of content for us, though. Like, there's a new exotic quest line and everything open.
Really?
Yeah. Like, there's actually 2 exotic quest lines that are now open because of it. What the hell? I had the charge. Where did it go? Did you take the charge from me?
Not me.
Yeah.
Excellent work, Captain. You are at 50% completion of this task.
Oh shit! Just got my season rank.
Congrats, homie.
29.
Whoa.
In the same way that
Oh shit!
Guardian down.
He for real shot my ass.
Can't get you right now.
Dude, I'm gonna fuck you up. Aw, damn. You did it first.
I got a finisher off on him.
Yeah, I know. I was going for it too.
Bitch.
What if I stay in here? Okay.
My aim is so bad. Chaos. You download Xbox on your no, you downloaded Destiny on your Xbox so it came Beyond Light. Grats. So does that mean you can do the content on Xbox and carry it over to Stadia? Is that how that works?
It's not cross-progression.
Yeah, you can.
Actually, yes, it is. But you don't have to do
Yeah, cross save and crap.
It has cross progression, not cross. But you don't get the DLCs. So like if you buy it on Stadia, you only get it on Stadia.
But if he does it on Xbox, does his progression not carry over to Stadia?
It progresses, but you can't do anything in Beyond Light. You can't do anything Beyond Light related.
But if he gets like Beyond Light items or something, he can use them over here, right?
Yeah.
Wait, so Beyond Light isn't cross save yet?
Locked, some things aren't. Like stasis is locked, for example.
Oh, okay,
Really?
I got you.
Huh.
I just say extensions don't transfer over, but his
he's
leveling
outside.
progress. Okay, gotcha.
Oh wait, that's what I was looking for. Scorn taken. All right, super and.
I'm gonna equip my drum gun real quick.
Chaos says, yeah, I can use the items, but if I played on Stadia, I couldn't do. Got you.
Okay, I need finishers.
1077.
Well, fortunately, they say next year they're gonna have full cross play, so it probably won't be an issue after that. I hope. That way, you just play on whatever platform you want. We could all still and we could all still do the same content.
Oh yeah, you thought that drop was hard. Wait till you get this next drop.
I didn't think it was hard, and I didn't know where I was supposed to go.
You wait till you get to this next drop.
Guardian down.
Oh no.
Ow!
I heard that. That sounded painful.
Pursue Kargan, whoever that is.
Boss
What's
fight.
this? It's way too laggedy smooth. That's because you're downloading, right?
There's Kargan.
Pause your download.
I'm gonna put on my wrist run. Or not.
Or set your game to 720 instead of 4K or whatever it's set to.
Yeah, I can't use 4K. My Wi-Fi just does not let me.
It ain't having it, is it? Oh shit! I remember this one. Okay, I got center.
Center. Okay,
Not yet.
I'm just calling it early.
Okay.
Oh, I'm about to die.
Yeah, you are.
2 to go.
How do we get those things?
Get to your spots.
This one then. Oh, okay. Other one.
Look out for the melee guys. Speaking of devils.
Dang, they're all coming towards you.
They want that booty. They can't have my booty.
They ain't coming over here to fuck with me. Why don't they want to fuck with me?
I should have did this on the point.
Really? Man, I like Witherboard so much.
Oh yeah, Witherboard's good. That's a good exotic.
Witherboard is a boss melter, man.
No, what's a good exotic is a risk runner.
No, I have Risk Runner, but Witherboard melts bosses. Risk Runner clears, but this is how you kill a boss.
Call that a knife? This is a knife.
Wait, I need to check out Twiz's loadout after this.
Now, why would you need to do that?
Just to compare and contrast. You get the season pass, Twiz?
Nah. Guess who's dead? I'm trying to get our motherfucking loot.
So I get max full level here. 52.
Location secured, Commander Zavala.
All right, so let's see here. So let's see.
What intel did you
Probably won't be until January before the AMD gets ray tracing for the game. So is ray tracing officially out, or is it still like, you know what I mean? Is it still in like the testing phase for AMD?
What is Oxa?
Probably will get pushed out when the next gen update rolls out. What's wrong with connection speed, Marcelio? All right, did anybody want to join us in this next one, or we're gonna go with the same team?
Well done.
What do you miss on Stadia this week? Besides the free premieres, nothing much really. Well, Destiny's now officially free to play. Stadia is now officially doing free to play games. So now people can play games on Stadia for free without having to have pro accounts. That's pretty cool, because if you remember me saying Stadia seemed to have some issue with free to play games. One of the reasons we didn't get Hyperscape, one of the reasons we didn't get Brawlhalla, But now that they open the door to free-to-play games with Destiny, we can expect there to be more free-to-play games coming to Stadia, especially the Ubisoft free-to-play games. Obviously, they haven't officially said anything, but it looks like it's going that direction. If they can do it with this game, why can't they do it with more games? Something to think about. And that's actually pretty impressive that Stadia has the server capacity to allow people to play free-to-play games on stream. I don't even know if we even hit a cap yet. Has anybody hit a cap that says this many players are playing? Wait your turn in line. Have we hit that cap yet? I haven't seen any reports of that. That's pretty impressive. I'm sure we will hit the cap eventually, because come on, there's only so many computers to go around. But I haven't heard anybody talk about it.
Yeah, the only raid I was actually familiar with was Leviathan, and that's gone.
Yeah. Leviathan was pretty easy to learn. It was pretty fun. Then you got things like the...
You're right, Tizer. Yeah, that's because Stadia only has 8 players. Well, now that they do free-to-play, we got 10. See? Moving on up, man. Yo, let me do my gear before we head out. Y'all can roll out. I'm gonna fucking fuck with my gear anyway.
Okay. The clock is on strike that's already running. Off to a great start, Mr. Vanguard.
I think I'm actually...
Oh, I got a problem. My wrist running for this one.
I'm trying to figure out who's the boss on this one.
It's that hard one. I don't like this one.
He's not even that hard. He's just a pain in the ass because of invulnerability phase. Still, we're gonna clear. We're gonna clear this quick. I'm bringing Trinity Ghoul. Fuck the dumb shit.
What are those Cabal doing out there?
Trinity Ghoul.
To get past the security door.
All right, I'm rolling with this. I'm coming, guys. Oh shit, how the fuck do I get out there? Guardian down. You guys already out there having fun?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you have arc abilities?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh fuck, I didn't even look at my bounties. Oh well, I will.
First, you don't like strike bounties? They take too long. I like the ones in the moon.
That tank just exposed a solar fuel cell.
Yeah, you get that. I'm gonna go kill shit.
I see here, void weapon, sword. Ooh. Ooh, just ranked up, nice. Too bad I just got rid of my sword like a fucking idiot. Submachine gun. Damn, I got killed. I got y'all.
Where are you at?
Got you.
Way back there.
Yeah, I reckon it does happen. If it does happen, it will probably they'll probably get pro priority. That's the most fair way to do it. That's how everybody else does it. Thanks.
Problem.
Guardian down.
Oh no, no, I'm dead.
Wow, I saw that. You dead?
No.
No.
Oh, I don't
Yeah, you dead?
What are y'all down there even fighting? I thought I killed everything.
He's fighting gravity.
Oh, yeah, I can't kill that for you. Sorry.
Holy fuck!
Both two. Damn, very pretty stats.
Guardian down.
Yeah, I love this bow. I do.
Is it an exotic bow?
Yep.
Actually-
Trinity Ghoul. Fucking love this shit. It's stupid. Like it's up there with Risk Runner at its level of
I need
stupidity.
to get the xenophage on the moon at some point.
Xenophage is underwhelming to me. I hunted for it, I got it, and then I turned out to not really like it that much, which really ups.
But you're already here clearing enemies before we even get to them.
Yes.
Bam, bitch.
Yeah, no, that dude hurts.
What's up, comrade?
You know, we don't actually have to fight those. I'm gonna go fight a tank.
Yeah, we don't. You're right.
Oh my god, I missed.
You fighting gravity? Okay.
Nah, he's still out there fighting the airships. I'm gonna go fight a tank.
Can I use a bike? Oh, I can.
Let's keep it going. And of course, you guys go the right way, and I go the wrong way.
Oh, I've okay. I've arced my.
Wait, hold on. And I didn't mean to do that either. Oh well. Is this Beyond Light? I have the Beyond Light expansion, but I don't know if this is Beyond Light. It's not? Okay, well there you go.
This is Red War, which is like the first, which is year 1. Kind of upset that they removed everything though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, in general, cutting content doesn't usually sound like the good move, does it?
No, it's like they removed like how many planets? Like 3, 4?
Somebody else needs to go flip that other switch down there.
On it.
I got it.
Oh, I got it.
I'll get there first.
No, you won't.
You got it.
No, I got it.
Okay, let me get my grenade launcher out.
Ah, no ammo. Fuck.
I'ma shoot it with a bow. I'ma punch a tank. Oh god.
Not bad. I'm a tank. Aw.
Yeah.
But I keep getting arc connector at the worst times.
Wait, who the fuck is that behind us? Really? Bitch asshole.
Comrade says, I've done a bit of a grind, but never really truly got that much into the game. Yeah, I'm kind of on a grind because I want a certain weapon right now, but it's a fun game to just jump in and play. It doesn't really, at least for just doing strikes, doesn't really require a lot of brain power. You just jump in, play with people, and jump out. Marcelio, you got it? Cool.
This is a nice looking ghost you have. Is the exotic ghost? Okay. We'll go side this.
Yeah, you're in next, Marcelio. Send me a friend request on Stadia if you haven't already.
Let me go one more quick.
Maker Cast says he just wished more racing removed. Me too. I'm like I said, I'm not in favor of removing content. It's like it's work that they did and then they took it out. It's like, huh?
Well, they said that the content has been vaulted, and the theory is that they vaulted it to update it.
That's fine.
That they'll bring it, they'll bring it back.
Hey, I'll believe it when I see it.
How about they just leave it in the game and then when they update it, they update it?
Apparently they can't do that anymore because the game's so large.
Do you think they did it to save file size?
Yeah, file size was like, what, 200 gigabytes? 250?
Oh yeah, no, this game used to be huge. It was a bit, that was one of the reasons they said you had to reinstall the game, was they cut out like 40% of the, it was a 40% storage reduction, or space reduction.
And then,
once again, nobody flipped the
got
switch.
mad when they released
Chaos says it's 150 gigs.
Huh?
Chaos said it's 150 gigabyte. It was 150 gigabytes.
I love this
But the
bow.
annoying part.
What, where he shoots down at us and I shoot back up at him?
Where's he at? I don't see him.
He'll be up there.
Spawn at you, and they're very.
Oh yeah, he'll have invulnerability phases, so we gotta burn him quick. If you have your supers, get ready to use everything, because if you don't kill him immediately, he'll make himself invulnerable.
I am stuttering over here. I am. Oh, there's 20p.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Or just turn HDR on.
Ah, where the fuck is he?
Guardian down.
God damn it! I burned to death. He's already here. He's hitting an invulnerability phase here in just a second.
Nah, his ass is coming back down.
Okay, good. Where the fuck is he? Like I said, burn your supers if you got them. Ow, 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 ow. No more fire. Please stop burning me to death. God damn it.
Got him.
Nice.
Great work, fire team.
Wait, was that easy?
Okay, y'all are getting way too
Yeah, it is that easy. If you kill him quick, it's only hard if you let him stay alive too long.
The job's done, Cade.
Like if you
The chatter for a while.
blow every cooldown on him.
This experience, I did not think it was going to be that quick. I think like
Yeah.
a good 15 minutes.
Yeah, no. You just gotta burn him really fast, and then the fight's stupidly simple. Ignore everything else and burn him before his first invulnerability phase. Because if you let him hit an invulnerability phase, the fight becomes a bitch.
Chaos says he beat him quicker than that. Nightfalls. Who's down for a nightfall?
We can try if you want to.
Hey, Rocket Bro, you mind sitting out? I'm gonna get Marcelio in. Oh shit, I wasn't watching what I was supposed to be watching.
Let's see, what can we do? There's a...
I can sit out one. I need to eat.
Oh, okay. You sit out. I'll keep Rocket Bro. Let me know when you come back.
Alright.
Is there a strike on Europa that's not in locked by Beyond?
Marcelio, you should be able just to join the fire team.
Hold on,
On your own.
Alright, I've left.
Alright, homie.
Thank you. Please, Guardian. It's busy.
Yeah, there should be an open spot for y'all now. I'm gonna hop off your Discord so I don't chew in the mic.
Alright, homeboy.
See you soon.
See yous.
Fenchurch does the exploring. I make the deals.
Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade.
I guess I can go get some strike bounties.
Yeah.
Must have been hundreds of years old. From before the Traveler, maybe.
There's Blue Toad.
There's only 3 people per fire team? Yeah, for strikes there is. If we were doing like PvP or something, we can do more.
We can do PvP.
Marcelio, what you do, you log into Destiny, then from within Destiny, you can just join our fire team. Fuck it, I'll just invite you. What the fuck was your name? I don't even remember what your name was. Cheese It Christ, I'm gonna assume that's you. Oh, you're good.
Eververse trades in goods we feel enhance.
All right, give me a moment to, do all the shit I gotta do here.
Nice shooting out there.
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
Wait.
Speak to me not of the darkness. I want
Be here. Yo, thanks for the sub, comrade. Let's see. I wonder if it's worth starting a new character fresh since all the content has been vaulted. I can't answer that question for you. I know either way it won't take you long to level up. Jesus says, did you get the Ace of Spades gun? I'm not sure. And Sarah says, okay, I'm in the fire team. I think I need to go see Spider. I feel like I should go see that motherfucker.
Yeah. Spider, I can take you to him. He's on the Tinkies and Tangled Shore.
All right, hook me up here in just a sec.
I'm trying to figure out where the...
I think I meant to do that last time. Whoops.
Sure, nice shooting out there.
How much does this cost? Wow, that's pretty expensive.
Stay sharp.
Well, let me see what I got. I need 2 enhancement cores. No, I don't need to see them just yet.
The oldest encryption methodologies sometimes contain the great.
Okay, are you guys y'all ready to roll out?
Let me try. I'm trying to figure out how to open this engram.
Okay.
Eververse isn't
Not the crypts of this person.
Fight the good fight.
Jesus says, I asked because that posse of Banshee 44, when you finish the Forsaken campaign, he is upset that you should have Ace of Spade. I don't think I've done the campaign, so I don't know anything about it. I've been kind of playing this game on autopilot, just kind of going through the motions.
Farewell.
See what my quests are. Alright. Grenade launcher. From requests. Gotcha, man. We are now friends. Oh, you're a founder. Well, welcome, founder. Alright, so I gotta kill it with a sword.
Are we doing another strike or?
Yeah, just a moment.
Can I pick the strike this time?
We were just doing random strikes. Which strike are you trying to do?
There's a strike on, I think it's either in the Dreaming City.
Will everybody be able to do it?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Does he have pro?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, then never mind. Then
sad face.
He can have the Destiny collection.
I don't think he has anything. He's a free user on Stadia.
Then yeah, he doesn't have it. That's
lame. Time to transform and roll out. 2K says, have you ever thought of playing Cold War? Not really my cup of tea. Not a big fan of, I notice it's ironic seeing that I'm playing this game. Not really a big fan of shooters. I don't hate them, but I also don't really like them, right? So especially generic shooters where it's just kill people with guns. Like at least Destiny, you have powers and whatnot, and you have gear. It's kind of has RPG elements to it. So that's why I can kind of play it. But my thing against shooters is that I've been playing shooters like all my life. I've been a PC gamer for a while. I remember when consoles didn't even have shooters on it, where shooters were only on PC, and that's when I played a shitload of them. So now that I had my fill of shooters, I kind of shy away from them because I've been there, done that. So I have no interest in Call of Duty. Like, I'm not saying that I'll never play it, but I don't see myself doing it anytime soon.
Guardian, are you there yet?
I don't think I've ever done this.
Good.
This is Europa.
The Vex are attempting another incursion.
Hopefully this isn't a spoiler for me if I do get the expansion. This might be a spoiler, I don't know. Let's see. Oh wait. Is it?
Don't forget, don't find shooting games realistic enough. What, you want like headshots with blood splatter? What do you mean realistic? Tizer says the Destiny collection is no longer available on Pro. Oh, so if you didn't claim it, you don't got it, huh? Oh shit, I tried to kill you. I like this gun, but the recoil on it, man. Fuck it, I gotta get in closer if I'm gonna use this fucking gun. Oh, Marcelio, you get an echo from you. Tell you what, I'm gonna fix that on my side.
Guardian down.
Who the fuck?
Oh.
Guardian down.
Okay, these enemies are kind of hard.
The one thing I hate about having extensions is it makes it really hard to click on stuff. There we go. Wait, yeah, you're by default on Stadia, your microphone is on. So what you want to do, hit F11 in your browser, and your little browser bar will come up. Look in the top right-hand corner of your browser bar. You'll see a little microphone icon. Click that and tell it to block your mic, so that way your mic doesn't pick up. Your mic should never be on by default on anything. That's my belief. But for some reason, games do that, where they by default put you in chat. It's fucking stupid. You should always opt into your mic being on. It should never be a default.
Well, you do opt in, Twiz.
You do? How do you opt? Okay, how do I opt in?
You do at some point. The website or browser or something, or unless you're on Chromecast, it asks you if you want your mic on. I think at some point.
I've never opted in. I've only opted out though.
It'll like ask you like it'll say, hey, you want to use your mic on Stadia? For this browser.
All right. I mean, I hear you saying that, but notice Marcelio was just in and he had no idea.
This is true.
Listen, I mean, you put 20 bullets in someone on Call of Duty and they don't die, pisses me off. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Well, see, I actually like that though. We were doing PvP on Destiny earlier, yesterday we were, and like, I felt like we were dying way too fast. Like, I was dead before I even realized I was being shot. So like, it might not be realistic, but keep in mind, realistic doesn't equal fun. And that's largely why I didn't enjoy the PvP. I felt like I didn't even know why I was dying. I couldn't learn from my mistakes. I don't even mind somebody getting a jump on me and killing me because they get a jump on me, but when I literally die and I have no idea what happened, It just sucks the fun out of it. Although the PvP was enjoyable enough to where I can see myself doing it again at some point. Oh, I love this gun. 2K guys, I think it's only Chromecast if ask you if you want to use your mic, because I never gave me a chance. Oh, speaking of Chromecast, 2K guy, if you buy Cyberpunk or pre-order Cyberpunk on Stadia, you get a free Stadia Premiere that comes with a Stadia controller and a Chromecast Ultra. I mean, that's $100 value. So you order a $60 game, you get also $100 of value out of it. That's like a fucking good deal right there. I mean, hell, at the very least, you can sell that shit on eBay. What the hell happened to my camera right there? I hate this fucking shit.
Guardian down.
Did I pre-order? Yeah, I pre-ordered. Fuck, I don't want to die. Only if you well, you get it if you pre-order and if you buy it before December 18th, so you can still buy it later, but it's while supplies last. So obviously the people that pre-order, if supplies are going to run out, the people that pre-order are more likely to get it. So only if supplies are lasting will you get it if you buy it later. So I believe they said December 18th. Just Google that one. Game comes out December 10th. Thank you for that. So I believe they said up to December 18th. If you buy it before then, you can get in it, but only while supplies last.
The rest of us paid for it. Bastard.
It's 17th? Okay, well, never mind. Unless it gets delayed, again. Isn't that the fucking truth, though, Killer? I'm in the camp. I actually don't mind if it gets delayed. I don't even care if they push it back to next year. That's me, though. The only problem I have with them delaying it, because I go on vacation around the time it comes out. Actually, I'm gonna be on vacation for 2 or 3 weeks, probably about 3 weeks, I believe. So like, it would be nice to be able to play that game while I'm on vacation. But if I can't, you know, I'm not really that upset. I know a lot of people want the game just to come out, but do you guys really want the game to launch and have all these bugs and stuff when y'all much rather have a highly polished game? So really, where I think they messed up at all is that they even gave a release date. They should have been like, hey, we plan to launch at the end of the year, you know, hopefully. Like, they should have been like more vague with the launch date instead of telling people it is going to come out this day. Until they're sure what day it's going to come out, they shouldn't tell people for sure what day it's going to come out. That's the only shit I'm really going to give them. I remember when Blizzard used to do that. Remember old school Blizzard, when people would ask them when the game's going to be ready, and they said the game will be ready when it's done. That used to be their release date. They said when it's done, because Blizzard used to take their time coming out with their games too. So if anything, CD Projekt Red needs to be a little bit more vague with their fucking release dates, in my opinion. Just pre-order Cyberpunk. Well, there you go, man. You're in the running for a Stadia premiere. I'm pretty sure, I feel fairly confident that everybody who pre-orders will get it. I'm on the fence about people who buy it later, though, because we don't exactly know how much supply they're gonna have.
Guardian down.
But just the fact they claimed even people that can buy it later will still get it leads me to believe they have a pretty big stockpile. I don't even know what I'm fucking hitting. Am I hitting a shield? Somebody put a shield down in front of me? God damn. Let's see here. Chaos said even WoW had to delay their new expansion. Everybody's delaying. Well, the reason I brought up Blizzard, notice I said old school Blizzard. I don't consider Blizzard, the Blizzard of today isn't the Blizzard we grew up with, man. This is Activision Blizzard. This isn't Blizzard. I mean, not Activision, but Blizzard used to not even give out release dates until they were sure what day is gonna come out. They would say it ain't coming out. When is it gonna come out? When it's done. That used to be what they tell people. In a lot of ways, I kind of feel like CD Projekt Red is the new Blizzard.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Oh, fuck! Why are all these Guardians down? Oh, fuck this. They announced release date and stick to it. Most games do that though. What most games do what? Announce the release date and stick to it? Let's see here. It's not echoing anymore. You had echoes. She just says, my theory on the last delay is that the suits didn't want the game to AME to fall under Black Friday prices. If it were them, Cyberpunk 2077 would have already $10 discount on Walmart and Amazon. I don't know if I'm gonna co-sign on that one.
Don't let even a single one escape.
Does apparently I did read that. What's up, Zio? Remember, if you could help it, try to die inside the buildings. If you're gonna die where there's shelter. It's much easier to get you back up like that. Did I get him? Got him. But like I said, either way, if they delay it, it doesn't really upset me that much. It doesn't upset me at all, really. But I understand why some people are upset by it. I need ammo. Oh yeah, give me that special ammo. Any heavy ammo down here? As Al says, I've always picked the Void class with the Warlock. It has Devour grenades, which eliminates your grenade, but every enemy you kill heals you if you kill someone with the... Oh, that sounds cool. I like playing support when I do video games. I find that my current build feels very supporty. So I don't really like to focus on kills so much. I like to kind of focus on stuff that lets me kind of look at my teammates and do shit. I mean, for a shooter game, you can only be so much support, you know? Man, you doing strikes? Yeah, we're doing strikes, homie. You want in? You want in the rotation? Oh, I need some of that juicy special ammo. All right, you're up next. You get in the next rotation, homeboy. Give me some of that juicy special ammo. Guardian down. Dude, I might not be able to res you right there.
Guardian down.
Am I gonna risk it for the biscuit? No, I'm gonna stay right here. Y'all get your own asses up. Oh, fuck. I was actually getting ready to risk it right there. Then I got a rude awakening. Rocket Bro's back up good. Say hello to my little friend.
Guardian down.
Guardian down. Did he just absorb my fucking rocket? It's really hard for me to keep up with chat right now. Time to pull out that juicy special. Woohoo! Hook it up.
The Vex are down for the count.
Good riddance, evil bastards. Until next time.
Hell to the Yizzo. All right, let's head back to orbit. Or head back to the tower. Zio's gonna get in. Rocket Bro, now it's your turn to sit out, and Zio will get in. That's assuming you're staying. Are you staying for another round, Marcelio? All right, let me get caught up in chat. But what was the reason would these execs have to delay the game? People are already super excited, and even taking days off work for November 19th, and the delay hurt them. I see. And okay, so that's why I said I understand why people are upset. Like, so when I look at it from my point of view, I know shit like that happens. This is why. I'm not saying I never took a day off for a game. I'm not saying I never done that, but I know it's a risk because occasionally stuff gets pushed back. So it's kind of hard for me to feel sorry for anybody who did that and they're upset, because it's like, I feel like you should know this. You should know the future's not promised to you. You don't know. When it comes to what somebody else is doing, you can't plan. You should never plan around what somebody else is doing because it's not promised to you. But at the same time, I have to understand that some people this is their first time ever taking a day off for a game because this game is so overhyped. So some people don't even realize this shit happens. So I try to look at it from both points of view. If anything, everybody should use this as a learning experience. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I gotta be considerate of other people. So why would it delay the game? Well, CD Projekt Red, they seem to be a company that cares about polish and making a good product. And you know how, remember before the internet when games used to actually be somewhat polished, and now after the internet, games come out half finished and then they patch everything in the first week, they patch a bunch of bugs. It honestly feels like CD Projekt Red wants the game to be damn near perfect on release. They want no bugs, whatever, especially if you consider the multiple platforms they release on. Not only they release it on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, at the last minute they had to add in Stadia, and then who knows what changes they had to make to add in the next generation consoles as well. So like, there's probably a whole bunch of bugs that they weren't even anticipating that popped up once they started working on these new platforms. So for a company that really cares about polish, there's that alone explains the delay.
Sure, nice shooting out there.
I mean, because I gotta look like this. Let's say they didn't delay the game and they released it and the game was a buggy mess, or saves were getting deleted, or some missions you couldn't complete. Just imagine people took time off of work, the game wasn't delayed, and then there's enough bugs to make the game damn near unplayable for people. How upset would those people be that took off work for a game they couldn't even play, or a game that was so buggy it wasn't enjoyable, right? So if you look at it from that point of view, I mean, would that necessarily be better to release a game that's basically unplayable or not fun? Not really, right? So I understand the delay. That's how I'm looking at it. Make sure the product's good before it comes out. I understand why people are upset too, but at the same time, this is a learning experience. Don't ever do that again. or understand if you're doing that, you're doing so at a risk. You can't control what anybody else does.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. Ready and
good luck, good luck, good luck. Look at that. Okay, hold on. Let me cut up a chat. I feel like I'm missing part of the conversation. They could charge 80 for the game and people would still buy it. They could charge 100 and people still buy it. In fact, isn't that what all the big collector's editions and stuff are? Is that their way of making more money out of the game?
Feed went down just as they were going to say who won.
All right. Can't see you online in Destiny. You join? Really? I'm online. Let's make sure we have enough room in the party. Tell you what, Zao, I'll just invite you. Give me a sec.
That's impossible.
All right, let's see here. I used to pull a sickie when a game came out. Just don't do it too often. And I guess also the company I work at, fortunately the company I work at, I can kind of take off whatever I want. Like we build points. Every month we come in, we get a point, which is like a day we can take off. But if we come in every day for a month, we gain a point. And the way they encourage us to come in, we get a $150 bonus if we come in for the whole month. So of course, most people come in every day. But I got enough points to where like, fuck it. I don't have to request vacation or nothing. I just take off, you know? But I guess once again, not every place, you know, allows people to take off that easily. So I have to be considerate of other people once again. My only thing is, I say just it's a risk. If you plan days off around somebody else's schedule, it's a risk because you can't control what anybody else does. So if they end up changing their plans, you can't really get too upset at them. People are already paying remastered versions of the current gens. How do you feel about GeForce time limit on games? Personally, I think it's worse than so if we're talking about playing on GeForce for free, but at the same time, just like Stadia and any other streaming service, if you're using their servers, it costs them money to stream to you. Like it costs them more money than Steam because they're constantly streaming to you. So obviously, if you're playing on it for free, it makes sense that they have a time limit. And that time limit, like the free thing on GeForce now is more like a way for you to try the service to see if you like it. If it works good for you, then it's worth $5 a month. I actually don't have a problem with the way you do it. I think that's pretty fucking cool. That they at least let you play for an hour, you know? If anybody who's seriously trying to play on GeForce Now for an hour at a time, you better be playing a game that has like a short game like Fortnite or Rocket League or whatever. If you're sitting down trying to play a game for hours on end, seriously, man, just pay the fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Remember who the good guys are.
It's just $5 fucking bucks, dude. It's fuck. If you're using the service for hours on end, it's worth $5 fucking bucks. Let's see here. Zio sent you a message. Did it not work, Zio? The tower was full. Oh, go to orbit. Okay. Give me a second. I wanted to get rid of my gear and I'll be in orbit. That messaging on Stadia is cool as fuck, right? Feel free to send me messages, guys, if you need to communicate with me. And just keep in mind, anytime you see me logged into a game, I'm probably live on stream. So that's another thing, you know. If you see me playing a game, fucking come to the stream. What was I doing? Inventory. I don't know why my camera my mouse is shaking. This is weird. Let me refresh my browser. Okay, you're back. Welcome back, dude. I had to refresh my browser because my mouse was shaking. You gonna play Cyberpunk on Stadia or GeForce Now? I'm gonna play it on Stadia. I don't like the fact that the paid tiers has a time limit, but 6 hours. And so I get that, but at the same time, this is what I always bring up when I talk about Stadia compared to other streaming platforms. It's friend requests. I'll take your friend request. As bad as people talk about Stadia for a variety of reasons, it's amazing when these other streaming platforms come out, we start actually seeing how good Stadia is in comparison. For example, GeForce Now, you pay for it, you get at most 6 hours top, which, believe it or not, I don't think that's bad. But on Stadia, you can play as long as you want. It's like more and more when you compare Stadia head to head with other streaming platforms, you actually start seeing how good Stadia really is overall for a streaming platform. When you stop comparing Stadia to fucking PC, or you stop comparing it to console, when you compare it to its actual competition, other streaming platforms, Stadia has a lot of strengths. It really does. Play all day as long as you want. You know?
Training for that.
Hell, I mean, on GeForce Now, for example, you still have to buy the game, and then you can only play it for so long while paying a monthly fee. Stadia, you just buy the game, no monthly fee, right? And keep in mind, I still think GeForce Now is a good business model. I don't have a problem paying $5 for fucking 6 hours. I think that's great. But in Stadia, you play as long as you want. It really shows you a night and day difference in comparison. Still doing strikes? Yeah, we're still doing strikes. You have to get in next. You have to get in after this.
There you go.
My mouse is shaking for some reason. I just refreshed my browser. I think it's my actual mouse. Let me turn it off, turn it back on.
That's right.
That is so weird. I don't know why it's shaking like that. I didn't even turn my mouse off, turn it back on.
Let me know next time you want to watch the
That's gonna make it hard to shoot, isn't it? Gnawing hunger. I think I'm gonna keep that.
Looks like there was a rat living in there. Get a hold of it, strip the metal, send it to Iraq Jalal.
Man, that's a lot of discipline. That's 25 discipline on that. Holy fuck. And discipline's actually one of the main stats I'm going for. I'm not gonna wear this just yet, but I am gonna keep it in my inventory.
Dead Orbit released another 12,000 packs of food gel for the refugees.
All right, we're heading to orbit. We're gonna invite Zio. Hope you guys are ready. Yeah, I gotta figure out why my mouse is shaking. I'll get to that in a moment. Really make your cat. Well, Cyberpunk doesn't have cross save. I was gonna say I'll probably bounce between both of them, but I think I'm gonna play it on Stadia. I'm aware the GeForce Now version is probably gonna have ray tracing and probably be graphically superior. Don't get me wrong. I am aware of that, but I think I'm still gonna play it on Stadia. Well, for one, because I already pre-ordered it for Stadia. I don't want to buy it for PC. So is Zio part of the team yet? One of y'all has to sit out. It's Rocket Bro, it's your turn to sit out, homie. Gandalf, what do you want, Gandalf? Oh, can I join? You gotta get in the rotation. All right, thank you. Oh my god, hitting all these buttons fucking sucks. I said, one thing I hate about having extensions, it makes your menus jump all around. It makes it hard to click. All right, invite his eye out. What's up, FaZe? All right, hell yeah. Time to transform and roll out. Damn, your gear's weak as fuck, dude. Well, we're gonna fix that, ain't we? Your gear's really not that weak. You're like 2 or 3 strikes away from being in fucking where we are. Just started playing Guilt, spooky vibes indeed. Is the network tracker working now? I haven't tested. I don't know why my mouse is jumping all over the place. Stadia enhanced. Nope, it doesn't appear to be working. You really enjoyed that game? Did y'all, oh my god, did y'all see the thing where they were going over, where they were showing how easy it was to add networking to Stadia games, and they made Guilt a multiplayer game? Did y'all see that? Oh man, I forgot to tell you guys this. Man, my camera's shaking. The Stadia devs have been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. They're even talking about, here, remember we were talking about this? They even brought up the fact that VR is technically possible in Stadia. And they're talking about all this stuff. They have various YouTube videos that are talking about it. The thing is, these videos are not on the Stadia channel. Each of these developers, they actually have their own channels. And they're talking about bringing VR to Stadia and how they can do it theoretically and whatnot. So that's not proof that VR is coming to Stadia, but they're talking about how it's theoretically possible. I need to do a video on some of these videos, because you got to dig around on the internet to find them, but the developers are like talking about Stadia and showing stuff. It's actually pretty fucking cool. Kind of makes you wonder why they're not on the official Stadia channel. It's mostly nerdy developer talk where they're just talking to like other developers, but still, it's very useful information for people who care about the platform. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm getting tired of my mouse jumping around. I'm gonna crash Stadia. Oh wait, is my mouse still jumping around? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna crash Stadia. Oh, my mouse is jumping around on Windows. This isn't even a Stadia thing. How do I fix that? I have no idea how to fix that. My mouse on my computer is making my mouse jump around. This isn't a Stadia thing. That's weird. Turn off mouse acceleration? Well, I mean, I didn't do anything to turn it on, so I don't know why I'm having this issue. That's confusing as fuck, man. It's alright, I'll figure it out as I go. So it's on Google Developer Channel. I don't even think the video I'm talking about wasn't even on Google Developers Channel. Maybe it wasn't, I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about, Tyzer? Have you seen the video? Because I was watching it while I was at work. I was like, why is this not on one of Google's official channels? Watching it right now, Google Developer. I still feel like whatever you're watching is different than the video I'm talking about. Because I'm aware Google Developers, they have some stuff where they're talking about Stadia too. Like on the Google Developer channel, they were talking about, Bungie was on there talking about how they brought Destiny to Stadia. But I believe the video that I'm speaking about was not on Google Developers.
Guardian down.
But I could be wrong. I have to check my fucking history on YouTube. Oh, we just did this one, didn't we?
Guardian down.
VR said it possible, but it will take to run VR through streaming will be extremely difficult to put in place.
Guardian down.
Well, okay, hold on. If you're watching the same video, so somewhere in the video they explain latency, and they're basically explaining that a lot of people think stuff happens instantaneously, and they showed it in order to fucking, like, they were showing that stuff doesn't even move instantly in your own body. Like if you touch if your finger touches something that's hot, it takes like so many milliseconds before your brain realizes it. Is it so? Are they talking about that in the video that you're referring to? And that's where they were explaining why, yes, although there is latency over the wire, they say that the latency is not more than what your body would naturally, you know, sense anyway. And that's why they believe it's possible. They're basically saying the latency over the wire is still less than the latency that it would take for your brain and your fingers to fucking realize that you're touching something. No, that's a different video. Okay. Yeah, and that's why they were saying why they think they can do VR in Stadia. They weren't. The talk wasn't about VR, but they did bring up VR as an example. And I think that could be one of the things that help push Stadia forward, because, you know, I'm actually pretty skeptical on VR. I don't really think VR. I think VR might be the future of gaming, but I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. And I do have HTC Vive and all that, so I enjoyed my time in VR, but I played enough VR to see why it's not. I don't believe it's really going to take off. For one, to actually have really good VR, you have to have a really expensive computer. You have to have headsets that can cost up to $800, and then like you put on it. I mean, you guys know the pros and cons of VR. I don't have to really go over it. But I feel like if Google or even Shadow PC or anybody could cut out the really expensive requirement to have a high-end VR, that could be one thing that could really help. And I'm not talking about like PlayStation VR. We all know, anybody who's done VR on a PC will tell you VR on PC is way better than VR on console. Or VR on your cell phone. Like VR on PC is like next level shit. VR right now is pretty lacking. So there's a lot of different things that holds VR back, because the technology is there. It's not a technology thing. The technology's there. But for one, a lot of big game developers, they don't want to put all their money and make a big AAA VR game. I think there's a couple AAA-ish VR games. I haven't played the one by I haven't played the Half-Life one. A lot of people were talking good about that. Somebody who's tried it, let me know. But notice there's not a lot of big budget VR games. So even if you spend all this money to get high-end VR, your experiences on VR is just going to be a bunch of indie games, a bunch of short indie games. There's not a lot of standardization in VR. So like you know how we've been playing games for years, we have genres now, and everybody knows you press this button to jump, you press this button to attack. If you need even a better example of what I'm talking about, look at fighting games. Almost every fighting game follows a set formula. You know, you block high, and you block high attacks, you got a crouch block to block low attacks, you hold back to block. Notice how a lot of games, fighting games, even though they're different, they're all very similar. Like the blueprint is there. We don't really have blueprints for VR games. Like we haven't found the secret sauce for all VR games. Like every VR game is basically experimenting. So that like there's a lot of stuff holding VR back. And no big game studios are really fucking backing it up. So even if you do get the expensive ass VR, you don't really get the good games. So I'm just iterating a lot of stuff. So what Google and Shadow and all these other companies can do, they can at least cut out the ability for people to try VR. If you put VR in the cloud, everybody can do VR. Now, if everybody can do VR, maybe the AAA companies will feel better about investing money into a really good VR game. You know, it's like I say with cloud gaming. It's like what's come first, the chicken or the egg, right? First, you got to get the players before it's worth having the games. So streaming can make it easier to get the players. Yeah, Half-Life is the first game that made me think VR could really be the future, but even that game wasn't perfect. So you played it. So how did that compare to other VR games? How long was it? Was it decently long? The problem is how to deal with motion sickness in AAA games. So I'm glad you brought that up. So one of the things about motion sickness, anybody who's never tried VR, they don't understand in VR you can't just run around like you do and like see how I'm moving around in Destiny. You can't do this in VR. If you have people move around in VR to get motion sick or they're likely to get motion sick. This is why a lot of VR games have you teleport around instead of fucking sliding across the ground. Because what ends up happening is your brain feels like you're moving, but your body has no signal, has no indication that you're moving, and that's what causes motion sickness. When your brain says, yes, I'm moving, your body says, no, you're not moving at all. That's why you start feeling sick. That's why you can't slide around in games. And even me, I thought I was immune to motion sickness because I had my VR headset hooked up, and everybody who tried it, after so much time, they said they couldn't play the games because they were getting sick. But I was able to play the games for hours on end, and I felt fine. Until I played one game where I was sliding around like I do here on Destiny. And boy, oh boy, I got sick for I was so sick, I couldn't even fucking move for like 3 days. I just stayed in bed for 3 days and I was throwing up. And that's actually part of the reason I haven't logged into VR since. I got so fucking sick, I don't even want to put on a VR headset anymore. That's how bad it was. It was fucking bad. So yeah, so pretty much we can't make VR games where you walk around like you do in real life because people can't handle that. Even I can't handle it. There might be some people that are immune, but the majority of people will not be able to play that game. Oh my god. Skyrim was awful for most shit. I haven't tried Skyrim VR. Guardian down. They have a company came up with a way to get around it. What they do, they have a headset or they have something that you put around your ears, and whenever you're moving, it shoots out air around your ears based off how you're turning your head and based off how you're moving to help give your body the sense of motion. But I don't believe that's ever going to be a standard. It was made by just some company, so every game would have to implement it, and we all know that's not going to happen. But they do need to come up. They need to come up with something to fucking, like Killer said, to get around motion sickness. I had to bust my super right here. Oh shit. Hey, what's up, Salty?
Hello.
Oh damn, was I all the way back? All right.
There's Target.
Hold on.
Oh, joining allies. Here we go. Graphically better than other games, much more expansive than other games. Intuitive controls, actually interesting story. Everything is physics affected. 7-11 hour story, pretty much. Pretty long for VR. All right, hey, what's up, Phoenix? One of these days, I might try the game if I could ever be convinced to put on another headset. It's really hard for me to do it, man. Like I just don't want to. I really don't want to go. I really don't want to. My experience with VR is really that bad. Or I had an experience with VR that was so bad I don't want to do it again.
I injected some bad variables into his decryption process. That should slow him down.
I think something else that would help VR, or AR at least, is if we could fucking have like, I think you guys saw it, I think Apple was working on it. They have VR glasses, they look like sunglasses, and you just put them on and it puts you in VR, AR, whatever. I think that could be a good way to do it. Instead of a big clunky headset, something you can put in your pocket and just put on. That could be one way to get people into VR right there. Or at least AR. Imagine playing Pokemon Go in AR, actually seeing a Pokemon like running around in the real world. Holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck. Facebook, Google, and Apple are all working on AR glasses. Yeah, I think AR is gonna take off before VR. I think we could do a whole lot more with AR, even just using it for Google Maps, or, you know, like, imagine all the different uses for AR. I can see a whole lot more potential with that. Yeah, augmented reality, right, Phoenix? and then there's other things about VR people don't talk about. Like, you know how awkward it is when like you're in VR, you have no idea what's going on around you in the real world. Like, at least when you're playing, like, I'm playing this video game right now, right? If somebody walks in the room, I can look over and see him. Somebody knocks at the door, I can just pause it and just and go answer the front door, right? In VR, it's so much of a hassle to do stuff like that. Like, imagine you order pizza and you're in VR. Do you hear the doorbell? You gotta fucking take off your VR headset. It's just a lot more hassle to playing the games. Like, people that never try VR, they don't really understand these little hassles and stuff. There's a whole lot of stuff stopping VR, and it's not the technology. It's everything else. The tech is definitely there. Her Stadia got VR early phase, though 300 megabits per second. I don't know about that. I know the developers were talking about how it's possible. I don't remember them actually saying they were going to do it. The only streaming company that I know that is actively working on VR is Shadow PC. I forgot to sign up for it too, so or maybe I did sign up for it. I don't know. I don't think I did. Ooh, let me get some of that juicy special ammo.
Guardian down.
Oh my god, am I stuck? Oh, this isn't good. This is not good. I'm stuck. I am stuck. Holy fuck. I'm stuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't really think Shadow can compare it to Stadia much. It depends on what you're talking about. If you're just talking about how well they can run certain games, no, because Stadia is designed to stream games. You have games that are specifically made for its platform. But at the same time, Shadow can run any game on PC, whereas Stadia can't. So you see how they both have different strengths and weaknesses? Shadow, I can do editing in the cloud. Stadia, I can't. Anything that runs on a PC, I can run on Shadow. Like, you can even use Shadow for things that aren't video games. So, like, when you say they can't compare, it depends on what you're talking about. Each platform has their strength, their pros and cons. Shadow is designed to be a PC replacement that can also be played, that can play video games. Stadia is just a game streaming platform. They're two different things. Oh, speaking of which, I just got the email saying I can upgrade my Shadow, and I need to get on that. This sucks. Hope you guys can win this without me, because I'm gonna run out of ammo soon. Maybe I should just die. Are you teabagging me right now? Oh, get an enemy close to me so I can finish him. Tell you what, I'm gonna die, guys. I'm gonna die. I drop a healing field when I die, so you guys should be able to res me. Damn. I really am stuck in this motherfucker. Oh my god. Oh my god, how'd I get out? Oh, I'm dead.
Guardian down.
Oh, last Guardian, you gotta get us up or it's over. Come on, cheese it. Come on, cheese it. Oh, cheese is gonna die. Cheese is gonna die. Come on, cheese it. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Come on, cheese. Come on, cheese. He's gonna die. Guardian up. cheese! Back here! Got him! Woohoo! We did it, boys! Baker here said, gonna upgrade and play Cyberpunk on Shadow. I think that's what you said. No, probably not. Like I said, I've already pre-ordered it for Stadia. I don't want to buy it again for another platform.
Good work, Guardian. What intel did you discover?
There's only one data artifact here, labeled Oxa, and it's seriously corrupted. Metadata says it was last accessed by an Otzot centuries ago. What is Oxa? And who is Otzot?
Yay, let's go back to the tower.
Those are questions for another day, I suppose. But well done.
Let's see here. How do I destination go to tower? Yeah, so if you remember the main purpose behind me getting Shadow PC, because I'm trying to get to the point where I can do everything in the cloud. So one of the hard things I have about Shadow PC right now is that my current Shadow PC is weaker than my main PC. Like I have a 1080 GPU in my main PC, while the current Shadow PC is the equivalent of 1080. When I upgrade, the upgrade will be equivalent to the same video card I have now. So that means the Shadow PC I have in the cloud could possibly be a replacement for my current PC. Like I'll have the same potential horsepower. So that's the main reason I'm gonna do it, because if I can get to the point where I'm happy enough with my performance in Shadow PC, I won't feel the need to have to build another PC. And full disclosure, I think I still will. Like I think this experiment is going to fail. I'm not blind. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, this is definitely gonna work. No, I'm actually pretty sure this experiment's gonna fail. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna break down and still build a physical PC at some point in the future. But I'm still going to go through the fucking experiment. I'm still going to try to see if I can do it anyway. Like I won't know if I don't try. So that's the main reason I want to upgrade. So hey, if the Shadow PC is equivalent to the computer I'm currently using, do I feel like it can replace it? I won't know until I try. You think Stadia will have better version of Shadowpunk than Xbox or Play? I think the Stadia version will be on par with the Xbox One X version. I don't think the Stadia version is going to be better than the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X. I don't, because you know, if they're using current gen, if we look at every other Stadia game, it seems like the Stadia ports or games are equivalent to the console ports of the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One X. And seeing that Cyberpunk was in development for a while, you know, with those same ports, I feel like it's using that one. Until Stadia Gen 2 comes out, I think every game on Stadia is going to be equivalent to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One X. You kind of follow what I'm saying? So yeah, including Cyberpunk and every game going forward until Gen 2 comes out, I think it's going to be inferior to the new consoles. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I mean, that's a given. Like I said, I mean, I like Stadia and everything, but I'm not going to sit here and say Stadia is better than it really is.
Package for Commander Zavala. Kind man.
You could hold two positions, you know. You can like Stadia and still admit that it's not the most powerful. Let me handle my gear and then I'll be ready. Look at this, my fucking mouse is still jumping around. It's fucking annoying.
Do another 15%. Oh, light. Look at that.
Oh, PS Pro, maybe PS Pro is what I meant. I don't know. Just everything I read, every time I read stuff on Stadia and look up video comparisons, everybody always compares Stadia to the Xbox One X. That seems to be what it's the most comparable to. Most game ports.
He was crazy.
But at the same time, you guys gotta understand the way I think. I'm at the point now where I don't necessarily need the best of the best. I've been there. Been there fucking my whole adult life. Ever since I had a job and I was able to buy my own shit, I always bought the best of the best of the best of the best. Always done that. And when I look back on my life, I realize I wasted a lot of money doing so. I used to buy a new video card every 6 months. Used to plop down a fucking $600, used to buy a new $600 video card every 6 months. Every time they came out with a new card, I bought it. I used to fucking overspend my money just getting the best graphics. It's like, and I kind of got to the point that I realized it's not worth the money. Like if you pay $4,000 more, you're not really getting $4,000 better graphics. At most, the graphics go up by 15-20% at most. I don't want to pay $4,000 for a fucking 20% increase. You know, to me, it just doesn't feel worth it. And I have to think that way because once again, guys, I got a family, kids, got responsibilities. Every dollar I waste is a dollar that doesn't go towards them or their future and stuff like that. So it's not that I don't want to spend money on games. I want to spend a lot of money on games. I'm a gamer, but I want to make sure that I'm getting the most bang for my buck. I don't want to overspend if I don't have to, because that's money that goes towards my family. If you don't have a family and stuff, then I get it, because that's where I was. But I feel like now I'm getting older. I got to be more responsible. Got to be smarter, man. Got to be smarter of how I spend my money. So I can't do too much stuff that's extremely wasteful.
Keep focus. Earth's a good place. Worth fighting for.
And then another way to look at it too, like remember what we thought were really good graphics 5 years ago are mediocre graphics today. All right, so the graphics, let's say I was to go out and buy a $4,000 computer today, and then yeah, great, the graphics will be great. 5 years after that, the graphics will be standard. So I'll eventually get the $4,000 computer. I just gotta wait. You kind of get what I'm saying? Like I'll eventually get the equivalent of its power. Why spend four grand now to have it right now? I'm starting to realize it's kind of pointless. To me, it is. Anyhow, who was next to the rotation? Twiz an old man. I'm getting there. I'm getting a crap ton of lag right now. Okay. Sekiro 4K 60. That's next gen. It's uncapped on PS Pro 30. I do hear Sekiro runs better on Stadia than it does on Xbox or Series X. Once again, I compare it to the Xbox for the reasons I told you before. You want me to back out? No, that's up to you. Do you want to back out? Oh yeah, no, back out. That's right. Mickey Trouble was next on the list. Come on, Mickey. Actually, no, Zio, you could stay. Salty Cheez-Its. It's your turn to bounce. Look at my mouse. Look how my character's just jumping around my mouse.
The Awoken don't age the way people do. I mean, human people.
Oh yeah, it's not really 4K, yeah. Stadia is a 1080 version, but it's upscaled, but it does have higher frame rate than the PS or Xbox. Well, you know my stance on that. I think frame rate's more important than resolution. I think most people would say that. Well, most people that actually play games at 60 FPS will say that. The only people that argue with me, it's strange, the only people that ever argue with me over frame rate are fucking console people. Console people say, oh no, I much rather have 4K 30 than fucking 1080 60. But it's like, but you say that, but you very rarely get games that play 60 at all. You don't have a lot of experience with 60 FPS games. But you ask anybody on PC that can play games at 30 and 60, and they'll tell you they'll take 60. The only people that ever make that argument against me are console gamers. It's so funny. All right, see you, man. Mickey Trouble. Let's get him in here. What happened, Phoenix? Another family member of mine tested positive for COVID. Well, at the same time, fucking, you remember what I told you last time? Don't freak out about it, man. It's a virus that has a 99.9 survival rate for people that don't have pre-existing conditions. Most people that get it, well, 70% of people that get it won't even have any symptoms. Most people that do have symptoms, they're mild symptoms similar to the cold. At worst, it's the flu. Like, unless they actually get to the point where they really have to go to the hospital, they got it really bad, I wouldn't worry about it. Once again, I'm not saying it's not a serious thing, but all I'm saying is I wouldn't worry about it unless you have a reason to worry, because then you're just worrying for no reason. Yeah, you know, okay, just yeah. And then at the same time, let's not forget about the people that the false positives are having, because I feel like the tests they're using either aren't very efficient, or they're in such a hurry to get them, they're not working right. Because there's even people who are getting tested in both nostrils. They get tested in their left nostril, it shows up positive. They get tested in their right nostril, it shows up negative. People getting tested multiple times, and like some tests will say they're positive, some negative. And I know that's probably not the majority of the tests, but that's happening often enough to where it's like you gotta kind of question if the tests are really high quality. It's kind of like when people take a pregnancy test and then it says they're pregnant and then they're really not, or they're not pregnant and they really are. So it's not even 100% accurate. You had it almost killed you. Well, I know plenty of people that had it that didn't do anything to them at all. Like I said, it depends on the situation. Hell, I mean, people die from the flu as well. But at the same time, we don't freak out when people say they had the flu. We say, hey, get well. Here's some chicken noodle soup. See here.
Checking right now.
Did Mickey Trouble join?
All done.
Oh, I see. Let's go to orbit. Most people aren't going to be impacted. Yeah. Well, I mean, don't even have to agree. That's like the stats tell you that. They say about 70% of people don't even have any symptoms. So like I'm saying, I'm not worried about the people that get it. I'm worried about the people that get it and have complications. If you get it, hey, stay the fuck away from everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you get it, quarantine yourself, do what you got to do. Fucking order some food or whatever. I'm worried about the people that actually are complicated. That's who I'm worried about. Need another invite? All right, man. I think all or most Stadia games should have 1080 or 60 FPS if the 4K option is only 30. Yeah, but that's up to the developers. I agree with you on that, though. I think developers should have, what is it, like a frame rate mode and a high graphics mode? Or that's how they should make the games? Yeah, they should do that. Mickey Trouble didn't take the invite, so somebody else wants it, they can have it. Killer said COVID tests have about a 33% false positive rate. It seems like there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that say they get tested multiple times and then like they're getting different results. Like the thing is, because they got several free testing places around where I'm at. I was even tempted to go to every free testing place and get tested and just see what happened. The only reason I didn't, because I already got tested twice. And my experience getting tested was so fucking bad that I just don't want to do it. So if they're still jamming that shit up your nose, I kind of don't want to. But I thought about it just so I say, hey, this is what I'm reading in the news. I want to test it for myself and see if the same thing happens. I just can't bring myself to jam that shit up my nose right now. What's up? What's up, Extinction? Anybody else want to take it? We got an open spot. You always see these when oh God, that probably hurts, dude. What's really good, is this like a nationwide thing over here in the States? But what's really good, at least the company I work at, if you have to take off because of COVID, you get paid for your time off. Even if you're just getting tested. So let's say I'm around somebody who has it, and then I got to take off until I get my results. They pay me for my time off, which I honestly think that's one of the best ways you can handle it, you know? I don't want to feel punished because, you know, like I'm sick or I'm possibly sick. Like I'm looking out for other people because I could easily not say anything. I could potentially have the virus and spread it. But now because they don't punish me for being sick, I can say, hey, I was around this guy and they'll actually pay me for my time off. I think that's really fucking cool. Nobody wants that last spot. Going once, going twice. Anybody? I'll give y'all about 20 seconds to speak up. Upscale doesn't mean, yeah, upscale looks better than non-upscaled. And here's the thing about being 1080 as well. Like we're pointing out that the games on Stadia, a lot of them are 1080 upscaled, or at least Sekiro. Here's the thing. If you go look at the Steam charts right now, when it comes to PC gamers, you know, people that are playing hardcore, high-end quality gaming, most PC gamers are still playing 1080, right? So anybody who complains, well, Stadia, most are just 1080 upscaled, but most PC gamers, the high-end gamers, are still playing 1080. So not having 4K isn't really as bad as it sounds. Obviously 4K is better than not having it. I'm just pointing out, like it's not really as bad as it sounds. Upscale 4K to avoid paying $10. There's actually second gen leak news in Reddit. And, yep, I heard that, Dark Bite. All right, nobody's coming. Hey, what's me and you? We're just going. See, implemented RTX Stadia. It's not second gen. What are you talking about, KS? No, I read the same thing. Supposedly, oh no, Chronos isn't Gen 2, but supposedly they're saying that they basically said enough stuff to say, yeah, Gen 2 is a thing, and yeah. I think Gen 2 is actually right around the corner, and by right around the corner, I mean 6 months plus. I actually believe Gen 2 is going to be teased, if not used, 6 months from now. After reading that, I think we're pretty close to it. Oh shit, my bad. I didn't realize you were talking to me, Marcelio. When you said, I said, yeah, we're gonna leave. We'll get you back in. You didn't do the at your boy Twiz, so I wasn't really sure what you were talking about. Yo, let's go back to orbit, dude. The dev later clarified that he didn't have Gen 2 and was predicting Gen 2 might look like. Gotcha. Well, I didn't read the clarification. Baker KS says he doesn't expect Gen 2 for at least a year. I still stick by what I'm saying. Maybe ignore the 6 months thing, but I believe sometime next year, if Gen 2 isn't out, it will at least be teased. Like they'll at least be talking about it, and this could be the end of next year, right? So I do believe it's a little bit ways off. But I think we're actually gonna hear them talking about it, or developers start saying we are working on a game for Gen 2. I think we're gonna hear this stuff sometime next year. Which I think that's better. To me, the longer it takes them to come out with Gen 2, I think the better. We're not necessarily in a hurry to fucking have next gen. At least I'm not. If I was in a hurry to have next gen, I'll go get PC. I'll go upgrade my video card, or fucking I'll go buy a PlayStation 5 or whatever. I don't really think rushing to next gen is really that big of a deal. Not for me. Gen 2 will be here within a year, like Google stated at the conference in 2019. They plan to go to 128K. That's a pretty bold claim. I do remember they said that. I want to see if they can really pull it off. Something tells me when Gen 2 first drops, it's still going to be 64K, and then after an update or whatever, it will eventually do 128K. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like when Stadia first came out, it wasn't available on the browser. Or no, 4K wasn't available. Remember when 4K wasn't available in the browser at first? And then they did an update, and then it was. I think it might be the same with Gen 2. I don't think Gen 2 is going to launch with 128K. I don't think so, but what do I know? I mean, PS5 is doing 1440p 60 on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Can't wait to play Resident Evil 8 on Stadia. Yeah, so I think that leak was official, right? Not only was it Resident Evil that was leaked, they also leaked 2 Monster Hunter games. They leaked, what was it? The next Monster Hunter game. Not, is it Monster Hunter 6? I don't know what the fuck to call it. The next Monster Hunter game, and they also leaked like a spin-off Monster Hunter game was leaked. Pretty sure. Street Fighter 6 was leaked. What else? A couple more games from Capcom. So the PS4 ain't that powerful. XSX is a true next generation.
Guardian, are you there yet?
We just arrived.
Good.
Oh fuck, we just did this one.
Another incursion. Shut them down.
Xbox Series X are pretty similar. Yeah, they are. Gotta go. See you, killer. All right, see you when you get everything worked out. Literally makes no sense to fight over which console is better. I actually feel that way about most things. For one, who cares which console is better? How does it help us, the consumer? You know what I mean? Like, no matter which one is better, how does it help us? So right now, I think PlayStation is well, see, they have different business models. Like, PlayStation is trying to get you to buy their console because of the exclusives. It's like, hey, buy us because we have games you can only play here. Whereas Microsoft is not really fighting that fight. Like me and Chaos brought up several times before, Microsoft just wants you to buy their games. They don't care where you buy it. Oh, you don't buy an Xbox? We don't care. Go play it on PC. That's Microsoft's business model. Like, so they're both consoles are actually have different goals. I think Microsoft's business model is going to win in the long run. And if you need any more indication of that, if y'all remember after Horizon Zero Dawn came out on PC, the guy from Sony even said that they're considering bringing their Sony exclusives to PC as well. Because, I mean, they're missing out on, they're leaving a lot of money on the table by not selling their games on PC. And if you keep in mind that when they sell their consoles, these consoles sell at a loss or damn near a loss. They don't make money from selling their consoles. They make money from selling their games. Look at how many games they're not selling by not putting their games on PC. Right? When you start looking at it from that point of view, why should they push more consoles if really their only goal is to get you to buy their games? Like from a business perspective, it just makes more sense. Fuck, my aim is so bad. So I have a striking feeling that when the dust settles a couple years in, I think Microsoft is going to be dominating next generation. And then if they could also upgrade xCloud to get to 1080 and get a bunch more games, like if they could just make xCloud streaming a little bit better, I think that would really help too. If Microsoft can literally say, because you know how right now they're saying that the streaming is not a replacement for a console, it's more of a companion. If they can get xCloud to the point where they can start advertising it as a console alternative, I think that would really help Microsoft a whole lot. I think Sony been making quite a few mistakes. Yeah, Sony's fucking up, but isn't that what always happens? The company that's always in the #1 spot, they just do stupid shit because they're #1. Microsoft did the same shit. Nintendo did the same shit. like we were talking about a few days ago. Remember the Nintendo Creators Program, where you had to agree to give Nintendo a cut of the money you made if you wanted to play their games on stream, or if you wanted to make Nintendo videos. Like Nintendo, their balls were so fucking big. They said, hey, if you want to play our games on YouTube, you have to give us a cut of money. It's like, what? And they wonder why the Wii U didn't sell worth shit. And this is coming from me, guys. I used to be a Nintendo fanboy. I used to fucking love Nintendo, man. And they just started doing shit like that, and I'm like, I'm not gonna buy any more Nintendo products. And I didn't. After they started doing that, I quit buying Nintendo stuff. I stopped streaming Nintendo stuff. I stopped buying Nintendo stuff. And like, here's the thing about that. Like, I brought this up to some people, and they're like, well, everybody's not a streamer, everybody's not a content creator, which is true. But for one, streamers and content creators, that's free advertising. They do encourage people to buy your game. They do encourage sales. And secondly, a lot of people intend to be content creators. They want to be content creators. They might not pull the trigger and actually do what they need to do to be content creators. But if you say, hey, you can't stream these games, whether or not they actually end up streaming the games, that is one thing to persuade them to not buy the games. And if you need any more evidence that Nintendo knew they fucked up by doing it, notice Nintendo dropped the creator program. They got rid of it. And they got rid of it because it hurt them. I know it did for me. They announced it. I said, nope, I'm done with Nintendo. Not doing it no more.
Guardian down.
Y'all heard about the 400 upcoming games? No, what are you talking about? I think Sony, okay. 4K or at least upscale 4K, Sunnyside said. Sunnyside, talking about Sunny Cloud Gaming as well. I read in Gen 2 might drop with Resident Evil 8. We'll see. But I'm also one of those people, I don't like to get my hopes set too high. So it sounds good, but I'll believe it when they officially start saying, hey, it's coming, or they start showing us something. That's when I'll believe it. You can only be disappointed so many times before you fucking stop getting hyped. That's speculation. No one knows when Gen 2 will come out. Hell, I bet Google doesn't even know when Gen 2 is going to come out. Google's got 400 games planned for Stadia over the next couple years. Oh, I believe that. That's believable. Because as the user base for Stadia grows, developers will have more interest bringing games to Stadia. Like that's a given. I mean, I think we've all known that.
Elizabeth, You must know why Clovis built the portal.
Developers just want to make money, and if there's users that will buy their games, they'll they'll bring their games to that platform. The more user Stadia gets, the more developers want to bring their games to the platform. What's also really helpful though is that game engines, you know, basically Unreal and Unity is what everybody's using. They're getting better and better at porting games to Stadia. Because keep in mind, a lot of games on Stadia now, they weren't fully supported by Unity and Unreal. Like, they had very basic support for Stadia, but their support for Stadia is getting better and better. It's making it easier for developers to port their games over. So also over time, it's just going to be easier to put games on Stadia. Even games that had no intention of ever being on Stadia, it's going to just be easier to click a button and have like 90% of the game fucking converted over. So the longer over time, it's just going to be easier for games to come to Stadia. So that's a given.
Guardian down.
Activision hates change. No, Activision just makes a shit ton of money from Battle.net. Like, they don't have any reason. Really, Activision doesn't have any reason to want to sell games somewhere else. It wouldn't really. They'll make less money selling their games on Stadia than selling them on Battle.net. Until Stadia has a big enough audience to warrant them fucking bringing their games to Stadia, why should they? Or until Google pays them enough money to, like, here's the thing, and I brought this up before. Activision and EA bringing their games to Stadia, that's not really good for Activision or EA. You know who it's good for? It's good for Stadia. So it's like, Activision and EA are pretty much say, hey, Google, if you want us to bring games over, what are you going to pay us? Google can't just be like, well, you can sell your games to this many users, and these users will make money for you. No, Activision's like, Google, we're advertising your fucking platform. What are you going to pay us? Pretty much, Activision and EA got Google by the balls. They can make special deals with Google and shit. Just imagine if fucking every game on Activision, like World of Warcraft from Call of Duty to fucking Overwatch, was available on Stadia. The Stadia user base would fucking, I don't even know how much it would go up. It would multiply like several hundreds just by those games being available on Stadia. You know, a lot of those users are currently able to play those games on PlayStation or PC. But they'll choose to play them on Stadia for several reasons. Who does that help more? Does that help Activision, or does that help fucking, or does it help Google? It helps Google. Right now, the way Stadia is, it helps out small developers and indies. They can advertise games to people who probably wouldn't, you know, it's basically advertising games that would normally never be advertised. Or when Google makes a game pro, that's like free money in the developer's pocket. That's like guaranteed. I don't want to say free money, but it's guaranteed money, you know, in small developers' pockets. Big developers like Activision, Overwatch 2, that's already guaranteed money because it's Overwatch 2. Diablo 4, that's already guaranteed money because it's Diablo 4. That game's gonna sell. Cyberpunk, that's guaranteed money because that game's gonna sell. Google's not doing them any favors. Those games are gonna sell anyway. So right now, Google's current business model only really benefits people who don't have guaranteed sales. Shit. Let me get to a safe spot up here. Let's see here. Well, okay, what are we talking about? I bet you Call of Duty will come to xCloud or Luna before Stadia. Well, I mean, that's a given though. What you gotta understand is that they don't have to do any extra work to bring them on those platforms. Like, just by Stadia being a separate build of the game, that automatically, like, if everything was equal, let's say everything was equal as far as user base between the platforms, it's still heads and shoulders easier to bring it to Luna and xCloud before Stadia, because they don't have to make a separate build of it. So that's a given. That's not even anything special. If it doesn't come to those platforms before Stadia, that would be a surprise. Because Stadia actually requires the developers to do work, whereas fucking xCloud and Luna comparatively don't require work. Comparatively. I'm not saying they don't have to do anything. And same thing with GeForce Now. Like GeForce Now, it's like, oh, here's a PC build of the game, bam, just flop it over, and then there it goes. Stadia, they actually have to fucking test the game. They have to fucking make sure everything works. It requires work to make a Stadia build, which is, I don't want to call it a weakness of Stadia. It is a weakness of Stadia as far as getting games on the platform, especially if they port over a game that wasn't designed with Stadia in mind at all. That's even more work for the developers. But a lot of people forget the strength of the way Google operates, at least when the games are on Stadia, they play better, theoretically, they play better in stream because the game actually understands that it's in a stream. The game isn't just a PC game being streamed to you, the game understands stuff about the stream. Like the game knows when you're lagging, the game can change, like the AI can change based off your connection. The AI senses that your connection, that you have a bad connection, the AI can ease up a little bit because the AI actually understands that you're playing in a stream. Whereas on GeForce Now, xCloud, and Luna, the games don't understand that. So, and the developers, they were explaining this in the video where the developers were talking about why they made the decision to do what they did for Stadia. They want the developers to actually be able to make games with streaming in mind, not just a game that's streamed to you, but still functions as if it's not on stream. It's like, imagine playing a single player game and when you're lagging, like the AI literally like eases up a little bit, or the AI kind of lags a little bit too as far as what they do. And that's just one example that I can give. Like, obviously the developers know what they have access to and they can probably think of better ways. Like, imagine, like here's a thought process. Take a game like Sekiro where you have to time your parries just right, you know, and let's say a parry takes 10 milliseconds to go off, right? If the game realizes you're lagging, it could speed up or slow down your parry animation to coincide with your lag, and therefore your parry, and like, let's say it lags in a way that you normally don't feel it. Like, you're not gonna feel 10 milliseconds, right? But let's say the game can feel 10 milliseconds. It can speed up or slow down your parry to where you, the player, it feels just right, even though your connection was lagging. Theoretically, it could do that or do something like that, but only on Stadia. You could not do that on the other platforms because they don't understand that you're streaming. They have no concept of stream lag. Now, once again, I don't know how many games are really using that technology. I would estimate that very few are, but it is theoretically possible. Especially if it's games that weren't made for Stadia in mind in the first place, they're probably not using it at all. But imagine like a game that's made exclusively for Stadia, it might take advantage of that. Okay, give me a second to get caught up on chat. I want to make sure we don't die first. All right, let's see here. It has higher teraflops, but it's older in tech than the PS. Are we talking about the Stadia? I said D-Stadia. So here's the thing about teraflops a lot of people don't understand. They say, well, if Stadia has so many teraflops, how come it's still comparable to the consoles? How come it's not better? What a lot of people don't understand is where a lot of that horsepower is being used on Stadia. On the server side, the games are running at up to 125 frames a second. That way your inputs and whatnot are processed faster. Yes, it's being streamed to you. The visuals you see are being streamed, are being streamed at 60 FPS. But on the server side, they try to run at up to 120 FPS because the more frames that go by, basically the faster your inputs are taken into account and processed. It cuts out on delay. So a lot of people don't realize that that's part of where all the big power and teraflops, that's where it's being used. Once again, that's done to make streaming a better streaming experience, where the other platforms aren't doing that. The other platforms are running at, let's say, 60 FPS on the server, and they're being beamed to you at 60 FPS, whereas Stadia tries to run them at up to 120 FPS, and therefore your inputs go through smoother. Notice I said tries. I'm pretty sure most games don't actually hit 120 FPS on the server.
Guardian down.
Hey, what's up, Space? I wish I could join, but sadly it's 8:30. I can't. Well, maybe next time, homie. Yeah, a lot of the benefits of Stadia are stuff that's not obvious. It's stuff that's done under the hood, and if you don't know about it, you don't know about it. Like a lot of the benefits is like you just don't realize their benefits until somebody explains it to you or to increase your understanding, which is kind of sad because I don't know. It's just one of those things. You can't appreciate something that you don't understand. Like too many people focus on, well, it just has X amount of games or this same game is available on this other platform. Right, but which game runs better in the stream? That's one of those things you don't know until you play both of them. Too many people look at surface level stuff, but it's like, you can't really judge a book by its cover. Or at least you shouldn't. I mean, you can, you just shouldn't. I think that's one of the biggest hurdles for Google. Because the strengths about Stadia are not obvious. So when people are on the fence about Stadia or another platform, it's a negative for Stadia because people don't know which platform to go with, assuming they had to make a choice. Which fortunately, with the business model of Luna and xCloud, I don't feel like you have to make a choice. I feel like you can use both. Like, you don't even have to use Stadia Pro if you don't want to. You use fucking, oh, Cyberpunk's on fucking Stadia and it's not on Luna, not on xCloud. Just buy it on Stadia, while you're still paying for your xCloud subscription or Luna subscription. I don't feel like you really have to make a choice. Which I see that as a plus for Stadia. And the reason why I see it as a plus for Stadia, but not xCloud or Luna, because to me, let's say you only have enough money for one subscription. That means you have to choose between xCloud or Luna.
Guardian down.
And really, the truth is, if Microsoft updates xCloud like I think it will, or like it potentially can, I'm kind of at the point where I think Luna's gonna lose to Microsoft just because I think Microsoft is gonna have much better games at a better price. Like at the very least, Microsoft is gonna get the Xbox exclusives. Is Luna gonna get the Xbox exclusives? You kind of see what I'm saying? Like every game that's available on Luna will theoretically or can potentially be available on xCloud, right? Every game that's on Luna could also be available on xCloud, but every game on xCloud will not be available on Luna. I'm talking about the Microsoft exclusives, and they bought a bunch of studios, right? 16 studios. Those games will not be on Luna. I don't think they will anyway. So, of course, I'm looking a little bit ahead. I'm looking into the future. I feel like in the long run, xCloud is going to be a better value proposition than Luna. But you don't know. We don't know what games they'll secure on their platforms, but just off the information I gave you, I feel like Microsoft kind of has the lead. I mean, hell, even if they had the exact same, let's say they had the exact same games, Microsoft has the lead because it's Microsoft. You know, Luna is a newcomer to the is a newcomer to the game streaming space. To go head to head with Microsoft in the same business model is kind of a disadvantage for Luna. Shit. I guess Luna's advantage is that they have Twitch. If they tie it into Twitch, like it looks like they're trying to do, and they try to promote Twitch streamers into getting into it, they can get by like that. But just competing on the games they have access to, I feel like in the long run that's going to be an edge for Microsoft.
Guardian down.
Well, like I said, I don't know. We don't know what the future holds, man. We don't know what these companies got up their sleeves. Microsoft does not seem to mind fucking dumping a shitload of money. You know, like Microsoft is spending way more money than I ever thought they would on this shit. So there's no telling what Microsoft is willing to do to fucking edge out the competition. Now the question is, we know Amazon and Luna, or not Amazon and Luna, we know, fuck, I'm dead. We know Amazon and Stadia, Google and Stadia. We know Google, fuck, we died. We know Google and Amazon have deep pockets as well. The question is, are they willing to throw down and spend money like Microsoft is? And so far, it doesn't look like they are. Well, according to that leak, supposedly Google paid $10 million for Capcom to bring their games to Stadia. Okay, I mean, that's big money. All right, cool. But other than that, so far, it doesn't look like they're throwing down big money like Microsoft is. Are they confident that they don't need to throw down money to compete? Do they not have the money to compete? Like maybe Alphabet, Google's parent company, will not give them the green light to spend money like that.
Don't let even a single one escape.
Or maybe they're waiting for the right moment before they throw down money like that. But I can tell you this, if Microsoft keeps buying the big studios, like, here's the thing, Microsoft bought out ZeniMax, Bethesda, and all them, right? And if you didn't know, Bethesda is one of the most, one of the leading pioneers in cloud streaming. Like, they made Orion, maybe not Bethesda, but ZeniMax. But you get what I'm saying, like, they took streaming seriously. They were one of the first people to use the Vulkan game engine. Their games were highly polished for Vulkan. Like, Bethesda was a really good fit for Stadia. And Microsoft said, nope, Stadia, you can't have them. You know what I'm saying? If Microsoft, just imagine if Microsoft bought Ubisoft. You know, just imagine Microsoft did. If Microsoft continues to buy studios that are very Stadia friendly, that hurts Stadia. Stadia's already having trouble, you know, getting people to not talk shit about them. And if they continue to lose big studios to Microsoft because they're deep pockets, you know what I'm saying? Like, at what point is Google gonna throw down money and be like, nah, Microsoft, you can't do this no more? What's up, Dev? Shit. He says, my 2021 wish list on Stadia as of now is Resident Evil 8, Chorus, and Far Cry 6. But this is my point, is that Stadia survives when games keep coming and we invest in them. That's where the future. Oh yeah, obviously. Here's the thing, no matter how bad things look for Stadia, and here's the thing, I don't think anything looks bad for Stadia, but I'm just saying, for example, no matter how bad things look for Stadia, I think Google at the very least is in for the long run. Whereas Microsoft buying it and spending a lot of money right now, that might be their business strategy. Maybe Google's more conservative with their money. Like, they're not gonna spend money on just buying a bunch of studios. They're just gonna spend their money in keeping the platform alive until the platform can generate money on its own. That might be Google's strategy. Instead of spending all their money up front, they're spending money a little bit over time to keep the platform alive. Hey, Capcom, here's 10 million. Hey, this company, here's 10 million. Hey, you, here's 10 million. That might be Google's strategy. Well, actually, that appears to be Google's strategy. Oh shit, I wasn't shooting for some reason. Damn. But yeah, we actually control Stadia, how well Stadia does. As long as we play games on Stadia and buy games on Stadia, well then, developers will come over. Let's see here. Microsoft's getting those exclusive studios. Going to be a big incentive in the cloud. Oh no, it definitely will. I mean, I think Microsoft obviously Microsoft knows that as well. Because you know how Sony's going the Sony has the exclusives used to sell their system. Well, it looks like Microsoft's using exclusives to sell their platforms, or their services, I should say. But this is where I bring up again, I don't really see what Microsoft is doing is bad for Stadia, because I consider them different business models. I don't even consider them the same thing. I really don't. Some people might have such a tight budget, they either pay for xCloud or they buy a couple games here and there. But for me, for the way I play games, I don't consider them competition. There's a reason I'm paying for Stadia, and I'm also paying for xCloud. I've been paying for, not xCloud, but I've been paying for Game Pass since it was available. There's a reason I've been paying for Game Pass. I think it's a great value. But I don't think it's a replacement for Stadia, at least not for me. I think if anything, it's a supplement. Stadia has the power of convenience. theoretically speaking, so does xCloud, but yeah, I get you. Comrade says, anyone having issues starting Destiny on Stadia? Nope. Well, as you see, we're playing just fine. Hold on, what issues are you having? What does it say when you try to start? Does it say there are too many players? Because you know now Destiny's free to play for everybody. Orion will help with xCloud. Oh no, Orion definitely will. I have a feeling when they actually implement Orion, that's when they're going to go to 1080. I believe they're going to start doing 1080 60 when they implement it, because that just makes sense. But you know, AV1 and whatnot is coming to Stadia as well. So that's probably gonna help out a ton. Here's how I look at it. No matter how you slice it, the future's good for gamers. For all of us. Red, I can't respond to that message. The future's good for gamers. No matter how each platform does, if you really look at the amount of choice we have and how we play our games, we've never had this much choice before. And having all these companies competing with each other, that makes it even better for us. You got $1 free trial for Game Pass. You got Stadia Pro for free 1 month, 2 months free if you use a friend's link. Some cases 3 months free if you fucking buy like a Chromebook or whatever. Fucking pre-order Cyberpunk, get a free fucking Stadia premiere. You kind of see what I'm saying? Like, we actually have it really fucking good in general. Like overall gaming. If you don't fucking look at these platforms competing, just our options are fucking ridiculous. Try a new browser tab? Nah, it just shows Destiny splash screen with the little loading thing. Okay, yeah, try a new browser or whatever. Or make sure you close the game completely. Not just close your browser, but exit the game, hold escape, exit the game, and then try it. Basically make Stadia reset the game. Trying a different game. Oh yeah, I've done that before. I should have said that too. Make it load a different game to fucking make sure it clears everything out. Should have said that. Fuck, where am I? I'm gonna die because I didn't know where I was. Fuck this, I ain't dying. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit, I better back up. Got him. Good job, boys. Comrade, do you want to join us on Destiny?
Down for the count.
Good riddance, evil bastards. Until next time.
All right, let's head to orbit. Stadia Reddit is near 800K. Yeah, the Reddit is growing, the subreddit is growing, and that's a good way to get the tell interest in Stadia. Once again, not every single person on the subreddit is necessarily using your Stadia. At the same time, not everybody who uses Stadia. In fact, I would say most people that use Stadia are not on the subreddit. But it's a good way to gauge interest. As more people sign on to the subreddit, that probably in some way correlates to the amount of people using Stadia. So watching the subreddit grow is the same as watching Stadia grow. It's not exact numbers, but I'm pretty sure the amount of interest is equivalent, if you get what I'm saying. I think the Stadia, hold on, I meant to go to the tower. I think the giving away the free premiere for Stadia users helps, because I have, yeah, the new demos. Oh yeah, the demos help. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Chaos. Hey Chaos, you notice they brought the demos back for that game? Remember how you're saying it doesn't make sense the demo went down? Well, now that Stadia doesn't seem to have a problem with free to play games and whatnot, it seems they brought that shit back. But I even have a buddy. My buddy knows about Stadia, but he doesn't use it a whole lot. He thinks it's cool, but he's still more of a traditional gamer. So he knows about Stadia. He doesn't mind it or whatever, but he's not like a hardcore Stadia user. He just uses it every once in a while. But he got an email for the Stadia Premiere thing, and of course he cashed it in because he's a YouTube Premium subscriber. And he hit me up and said, "Dude, this is so fucking awesome. Stadia gave me a free Premiere, and we're playing it right now." And blah blah blah. He's like, "The Chromecast Ultra works so good." Yeah, and it's like. So that's one of my buddies who wasn't super interested in Stadia, but he fucking thought that was cool. So imagine how many people out there, they're kind of like in the same boat. They haven't really tried Stadia, or they don't really, you know, they're not super interested in it, but then bam, they get an email for free fucking Premiere. I think that was really fucking helpful for Stadia.
Checking now.
And I bet the Cyberpunk deal is helpful as well.
Goodbye.
Let's see here. Sorry, but you're good, man. Let's see here. Unfortunately, it's still toxic land, which is ironic that you cannot sound too positive in the subreddit. What subreddit are we talking about? You're talking about the Stadia subreddit? Twiz, it might be. All right, Darkbite, what's your name? I thought it was dumb that they took it away. Oh, almost forgot about humankind. Like I said, I understand that they should have took it away, but this is kind of the boat I'm in. If they did it, it was for a reason, you know, like, so maybe they just didn't have the servers to handle it. Maybe after they did the demo thing and they crunched the data and they look at how much it was being used at what times and whatever, maybe after they actually got to look at the data, they said, hey, actually, we do have enough server power for everybody to get on our free-to-play games. So maybe that's why they decided to bring it back once they did the research. Like I said, anytime, if they do something dumb, and these are big companies that hire pretty smart people, I always assume that if they do something, it's for a reason. You know, it's not arbitrary. Until they prove that they're stupid, I choose to not believe so. What I miss? You missed your turn, motherfucker. All right, well, you'll have to get in the next one. Darkbite, what's your name? Well, actually, Darkbite, you can just join the squad on your own. Log into Destiny and just join up. Sent me a message.
Happy to help.
How'd it go? How'd what go? It's a sword. I'm gonna keep that sword, actually.
Okay.
Stadia subreddit? I don't know. I don't really think it's that bad. I mean, I get you. You say it's toxic. I don't know. I think anything that has a bunch of people on it can be considered toxic. You know, like anytime anything starts getting popular, you always have a few bad apples ruin it for everybody. I was reading something on, they were talking about it on, I really wish you'd talk to me in stream. What's this? I can't even read what he's saying. On stream. Talk to me on stream, please. I can't. I have a hard time reading that part because my chat is actually covering that part of the screen, so I have no idea what he even said.
He wasn't the same after they wiped him. Happy to help. I heard they wire your brain right.
Yo,
into
bro,
the ship.
you got
Some kind of
stream?
crazy experiment.
No need to invite to party. Yo, bro, you on stream? No need to invite me to party. Okay, so you part of the group or no? Downvote frenzy whenever you stood up for Stadia in general. Oh, that's just people, man. The thing you gotta remember, I brought this up a while ago. I've been meaning to make a video on it so you guys can actually see what I'm saying. But we have a negativity bias. This is how we survive throughout generations, by being more negative and positive. You know, anything that looks bad is really bad. Anything that could be bad is bad. Anything, you know, like this, it's the reason why cavemen, hey, we always eat these berries, but those berries over there look weird, or they look different, so we're not gonna try those berries. Oh, well, we don't go near those animals because we don't recognize those animals. This is how humankind has survived throughout generations, because we have a negativity bias. We're anything that we're not used to, we look at in a negative light. And once again, anything that can be bad is worse than it really is. The thing is about the whole thing about the negativity bias, although it helped us survive through the caveman era and whatnot, just like other things that we do, it's not really something that civilized, yeah, it's not really something that civilized creatures should be doing. Like, we can't always just go with our gut instinct and what do you call it, and our emotional feelings on things. Like you can't be like, hey, I want what he has, so I'm just gonna take it. Or you can't be like, I'm so mad, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you and kill you, right? Like, to be part of being civilized is we gotta overcome our knee-jerk reaction and our knee-jerk urges. So people know part of being civilized is not stealing from people, not attacking people and taking from them. That's part of being civilized. But we're not really trained that part of being civilized as well is ignoring our negativity bias. So because a lot of people don't even realize that's a thing, that's why people are the way they are. That's why when Steam first came out, everybody hated it. You know what I mean? And whatnot. That's why people have this overwhelming hate and dislike of Stadia, even people that never tried it, even people in other countries that don't have access to it. You hear somebody say one thing bad about it, and then it's super negative.
That's right.
When you start realizing that humankind has a negativity bias, and when you learn to kind of put yours in check, it kind of helps you not make the same mistake. It's not saying that X, Y, or Z isn't necessarily bad, but is it as bad as it's really being made out to be? In most cases, it probably isn't. What's up, Derek? Ain't touching your berries. What the fuck? All right, head into space. And once again, this isn't something I'm making up. Just search Google search negativity bias right now. Go on YouTube and search negativity bias. You watch psychologists and whatever, just break the whole thing down to you. Darkbite, I don't know your name. And you'll see what I'm talking about. People by default, when they encounter something they're not accustomed to or something new and something different, they tend to feel negative about it. It's the reason why you can get 3 compliments in a day and you'll feel really good about yourself, but then one negative compliment will undo all the good compliments. Let's do a nightfall. I don't really want to do a nightfall. Sorry. Is he gonna tell me his name or what? Oh, Maker Chaos said the opposite. If he hears you say anything negative about Stadia, they get mad. Actually, I've seen it go both ways. Chaos. I've seen people get mad if you say something negative. Then I hear people get mad if you say something positive. It goes both ways. But I do see what Jesus is saying. Like, there's part of the reason I don't even post shit on Stadia on the subreddit. If I post something on the subreddit, a lot of people just see my name and they'll downvote it just because it's me. So it's like, I don't even have to say anything bad or controversial. I just put something on there that doesn't even fucking has nothing to do with anything, and I'll just get a shit ton of downvotes. It's like, okay. Oh, your name is Darkbite Bar. I thought your name was different. Oh yeah, duh. Judging by the fact I see your name right there in chat, it's just for some reason I thought your name was different. I feel like it used to be different. I could be wrong. You need the exotics, to be honest. Maybe one day, but not right now. I don't really feel like doing it right now. Sorry. Tell me something good, Derek. But in general, that's why I don't post shit on fucking Reddit. If I put out a video, whatever, you guys want to share it, go for it. If I share it, it's just going to be downvoted. And I think Reddit doesn't really like self-promotion anyway. And truth is, I don't really give a fuck. You know, like, fuck it. You guys can find my videos through YouTube and whatnot. If that doesn't work, I don't really care. I'm not really trying to shove my shit in people's face. Luna's getting better, especially with the controller. What do you mean getting better? What's it doing that it didn't already do or wasn't already supposed to do? Heard someone got banned from the Stadia. Oh yeah, I think it was somebody from Stadia Source, right? See, here's the thing about that. I think I know what you're talking about, Chaos. Here's the thing about that. I remember I was talking to one of the subreddit mods, and I believe they made a change to where you could promote your own stuff. I know. I know Reddit in general doesn't really like self-promotion, but I remember they made a change just for the purpose of people to fucking promote stuff on there. So I thought that was really weird when I heard that too, because I was like, but y'all literally changed it to make it easier for us to do this.
But Alexei ingenuity paired to high ferocity? No, not on my doorstep. I'm sending you coordinates to the nest. Burn it to the ground. If you do that much.
Saying latency, well, the latency will improve with a controller because the controller cuts off latency. I get that. That's what that's the whole reason they made the controller, or I should say that's the whole reason they copied Stadia's controller, which is one of the things I'm surprised about. Since Maker Chaos brought up that the Xbox has a new controller, I'm surprised that the new Xbox controller doesn't have a Wi-Fi connection, like you know, pretty much like Stadia and Luna does. You would figure they would have done that, and that way people who bought the Xbox could also use xCloud and whatnot. Maybe they were too far in development before that became an option. Here we go.
Guardian down.
Uh-oh, shit. They're adding more games weekly. See, I think this is the difference between the way me and you look at it, Derek. I don't consider that Luna improving because Luna was supposed to add. They're supposed to add more games. That's they're doing what they're supposed to do. Like when you brought up the fact that Luna now allows you to use the stream on the Fire Sticks. I feel like you should have been streaming on the Fire Sticks before it was available. You kind of see what I'm saying? So I don't really count that as Luna getting better. I count that as they're doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? That's kind of like when Stadia first came out in the browser, it didn't allow 4K streaming, and then it allowed 4K streaming. I don't really count that as it improving. I count that as finally you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Registering an abnormal ether signature on that night.
Uh-oh.
This worm is radiating ether too.
Ether must not sit well with the
What are we talking about? I got banned on Xiaomi's for I don't know. Well, either way, I'm not big on self-promotion anyway. The only time I promote anything really is just on Twitter. What are we doing right now? Twiz, what is it? What are you talking about? Only time I really do any type of self-promotion is really on Twitter. Because surprisingly, there's a lot of people on Twitter that actually find my content through Twitter. So it's like, oh. And if people don't want to see my content, they don't have to follow me on Twitter. So it's like, all right. Twitter's the only place I really do self-promotion. Twitter and Discord, but I mean same difference, right? You can get in the next one, Mike, after this one's over. I was trying to be funny, but saying it was what it is by saying, oh, got you. No, but I think Luna's great, or I think it will be great. I think cloud stream. I'm actually pro cloud streaming in general. Any cloud streaming fucking program. About that, I discovered you via YouTube algorithm after a week of looking Stadia content. Else than Gem Stadia and Stadia Source. That's cool. So YouTube actually sees me as a Stadia content creator. That's good to know. I do occasionally ask people how they find my content because for the longest time, YouTube wasn't really promoting my shit. That's part of the reason I kind of stopped doing YouTube and I went to Twitch. But after I started doing a lot of Stadia stuff, I decided to come back to YouTube. I mean, it's just common sense. One of the things I find very strange is people who stream Stadia content on Twitch. It's like, look, I I understand you believe Twitch is the place to go for game streaming, and arguably speaking, it probably is. But I feel like you're setting yourself up for failure by making Twitch your to-go place if you're doing Stadia content. Because especially as Stadia keeps rolling out more YouTube integration features and they do Stadia, you know, and stuff that basically benefits being on YouTube, you're gonna eventually want to stream your content on YouTube to take advantage of these features. So it's like, why would you want to build an audience on Twitch when you're gonna end up losing half that audience when you move over to YouTube? I feel like a lot of people aren't really thinking ahead. They're just acting in the moment. But hey, they can do it their way. They don't have to take my advice. What I think is really funny is me and a buddy, actually, this is a few months ago, we were arguing the difference between YouTube and Twitch. And keep in mind, I'm actually on YouTube and Twitch. I think I have a decent amount of experience on both platforms, where my buddy really only has experience on Twitch. He's just going by how he thinks YouTube is, not actual experience making content on YouTube, right? And I was trying to tell him, I think YouTube, for what I'm doing, is going to be better than doing stuff on Twitch. And he argued with me left and right, saying Twitch is better, and Twitch, you know. And like, it's not that what he was saying didn't make sense, but it's like, he didn't understand I was actually speaking from experience. Like, even right now, my traction on YouTube, in my live stream on YouTube, ask Maker Chaos, he knows. Ask fucking Lucky Larry, he knows. Isn't my viewership on YouTube way higher than my viewership on Twitch? In general, aside from when I play like Jackbox and shit. My YouTube channel is growing way faster than my Twitch channel is growing. You know, I tried to explain this to my friend. I was like, I hear what you're saying, and if we just go based off of what you're saying alone, off the evidence you're presenting alone, it makes sense. But I'm telling you off actual experience, YouTube is doing better for me. And even now, this is months later, even now, YouTube's still outperforming fucking Twitch. To be fair, Stadia community is a lot bigger on YouTube. But even then, I was talking in reference to me doing Stadia content. And here's the thing too. So let's ignore that. Even before I was doing Stadia content, before Stadia even existed, everything was better for me on YouTube. See, the thing about Twitch, here's my opinion on it. Twitch is only better than YouTube if the only thing you do is stream. If all you do is stream and you don't make any videos or anything like that, you don't do any other self-promotion, then Twitch is better. But if you are doing a little bit of content on the side, such as making videos, your videos will get you more subscribers and followers while you're offline. See, you can't get that on Twitch.
That's the end of this nest. And if they haven't dug too deep, the end of the
So if somebody subscribes because they like one of my videos on YouTube, then there's a chance they might show up to the live streams as well. Whereas that's a viewer or user or whatever that I would never get on Twitch at all. And seeing that, guess what? I do make videos and I stream. Which one's more beneficial? Twitch is a lot bigger pool, so you need to be playing. Yeah, so Twitch can do good if you're playing hot new games. But here's also the problem with that. You still show up at the bottom of the list on Twitch. See, Twitch doesn't help you get discovered. Twitch has a discoverability problem. So like, if you're already friends with people who are established streamers and they raid you and stuff, like if you have the social, if you have, what do you call that? If you have networking skills and you're networking with other people who have decent followings, you can grow like that on Twitch. That's how you get discovered on Twitch. But if you don't, you're at the bottom of the list. See, YouTube has an algorithm. Like the example I like to bring up before is, let's say somebody's searching for, let's say somebody likes zombie stuff. So they're searching for zombie movies and stuff. But the same person's also a gamer and they like video games. YouTube knows this about that person, right? So if I play Left 4 Dead, a zombie game, there's a chance YouTube will recommend Left 4 Dead for them even though they're not searching for it because it has a feeling they might like it. That will not happen on Twitch. That doesn't happen on Twitch. YouTube, in my experience, it's much easier to get people than it is on Twitch. Twitch actually seems to be good. Twitch seems to be doing really well if you play like a game. What's a game? Like take Persona 5 for example. Like a game that has a really strong following, people who really love the game. Or take Undertale. Undertale's a good example. People who really love the game, but not a lot of people are playing it all at the same time. If you play games like that on Twitch, because people, you know, they subscribe to that game or whatever, and they get notifications whenever somebody plays that game. Dark Souls is another good example for Twitch, actually. It actually does pretty good on YouTube, but Dark Souls is another good example. If you play a game that has a strong following, but not a lot of people playing it at once, that can do well on Twitch as well. But in general, YouTube's algorithm, it recommends content to people, whereas Twitch really doesn't. I think it really depends on the content and which communities you're in. I got a buddy who got 50 plus views on Twitch, but on YouTube streaming. But what does your buddy do? He plays Ark and GTA, so he just plays certain games. He's not a fucking, what do you call it? He's not a variety streamer. Yeah, if you're just playing one type, and here's the thing about Ark, now that you bring it up, Ark is one of those games too. Ark is one of those games that has a very strong following of the people that play it. Like, Ark has like people who they fucking play Ark like it's their fucking religion. So if you play a game like that often, you're gonna grow within that community. Ark is kind of like a bigger Dark Souls. I know Dark Souls is a pretty big game, but Ark has people who literally fucking, they live in that game. Like, they love that game to the point where that's one of the only games they play. Speaking of which, Ark is coming to Stadia. I can't wait. Damn. There's a lot of views on his YouTube vids as well. I made a stress test on making multi-streaming, and all went successful, fixing my errors. My only concern is follow-up alerts and real time, so having third screen. But anyhow, like I said, so me and my friend, the debate was, me and my friend were debating on which one was better. YouTube's better, hands down. So so you say that about your friend might be doing better in his use case, but I still say for most people, I still believe it, for most people, YouTube is better. At least most new people. And this is from my own experience streaming on both platforms for years. I even tried Mixer for a little bit. I think Mixer would have been good, but I'm glad I didn't really commit to Mixer because, well, obvious reasons.
Guardian down.
Woo! Fuck this boss. Guardian down. Ark's coming to Stadia Pro. Yes, it is. I can't wait. Because I've never really played Ark. I've always wanted to play Ark. I even got to the point where I installed it a couple times, but I never actually played it. So I can't wait to see if I actually enjoy it or not. Oh my god. Oh, she moved. See, I feel like I'd be more happy for Ark if it wasn't already given to you like 5 times, so you already got it through like Humble and everything else. I already have Steam, Epic, Game Pass. Have you actually played it? No, I think you have played it. I think you streamed it one time, right? I feel like you did. Or am I thinking about Cow? I think Cow was into Ark at one point.
Guardian down.
Oh wow, I missed on that big time. I'm gonna stay right here in it. I don't care. Cool, got it. Yeah, I played a fair bit. Same with Atlas. Never played Atlas, which was their newer game. Isn't Atlas the game that got a bunch of bad reviews?
Discounts towards your debts. I want a fair trade.
That wasn't the agreement.
Maybe I am biased, or I'm not trusting everything Facebook. Nah, I ain't down to Facebook. Fuck Facebook. I ain't doing Facebook streaming. I ain't doing none of that shit, dude.
Might and maybe.
Yeah, it was poorly optimized. The same with Arc at launch, though. Yeah, I ain't doing Facebook. So here's the thing about multi-streaming. So people ask me why I don't multi-stream. Well, for one, I can't because I'm a Twitch affiliate. And here's the thing. I thought about undoing my affiliate status on Twitch. But here's the thing. Once you undo your affiliate status, I don't know if you become an affiliate. Like, it's like everything I'm reading makes it sound like a hassle to try to be an affiliate again. It's pretty much like once you're an affiliate, if you get rid of it for any reason, that's it. Yeah, Twitch is kind of fucked up for that. But so I was thinking about multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch like I used to do back in the olden days. But I'm not really that fucked up over it because multi-streaming actually isn't that big of a deal. And okay, for the type of streamer I am, how I interact with you guys play games with me and whatnot, it's much better that everybody's on the same platform, because I found that people started getting confused when people from Twitch were talking and Mixer was talking. It was actually really confusing, and it was actually driving off users. So I was primarily streaming to YouTube, and unless users were on YouTube, it actually drove them away more than it kept them engaged. Because I even noticed that when I streamed exclusively the Mixer without doing multi-streaming, I was actually able to engage and keep viewers. Same with Twitch. When I multi-stream, I tend to lose the viewers on the side, and I also confuse some people watching on YouTube. So if you're really interactive with your audience, oh shit, let's go back to orbit. If you're really interactive with your audience, for like the way I am, I feel like multi-streaming not really the best. Now, if you're not really interactive, you're just streaming, like let's say I'm just playing Among Us with some other streamers, or we're not really reading chat and whatnot, then I think multi-streaming is probably fine. That's why I'm not really that fucked up over not being able to multi-stream on Twitch. I do think it's a little bit fucked up, but I'm not really that mad about it. GG, guys, indeed. Jimmy, for my imperative to partner with Twitch. Yes, if you want to make money on Twitch, you gotta well, if you want to make money from Twitch, you have to be a Twitch. We have to be a Twitch affiliate, not a partner, but at least an affiliate. Apparently, someone streamed Cyberpunk for like 20 minutes last night. What? Oh no, they didn't. Who was it? They got shut the fuck down, didn't they? What's up, X? My boy X to the Z. Even though there's not a Z in his name at all.
Yes.
The stream didn't last long, about 20 minutes or so, but folks were able to record and re-upload. I don't know if I want to see it though. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason I try to ignore a lot of stuff in games until I get to play it for myself. I don't know. I don't know if I want to see it. I'm glad I know it's out there, but I don't know if I want to see it. Can you get in trouble for just watching? No, probably not. I can't even think of any time where somebody watching a video has ever gotten in trouble. I'm sure it's probably happened, but no.
Just gonna take a minute here.
Oh, I didn't mean to fucking scrap that. Oh well. Ooh, this is a good one. Ah, fuck, I should not have got rid of that. Once you get postponed again, December 9th. I have December 10th off too. So what day does it come out then? Hey, there's Rise. Can you join the party, or are you already in the party? I don't know. I need one person to sit out so Rise can. Cheese it, sit out. Thank you, Cheese It. Rise, get your ass in. Comes out December 10th. All right, thanks for the heads up. Oh, let me invite him, I guess. Oh, he joined. Cool. He knows what he's doing. All right, let's head to orbit. Thank you, homie.
Hold on. The only thing you can do is be prepared.
This is all wrong.
Hey, can I get a moment? I want to start downloading that game on Steam. I'm just gonna cap my Steam speed to where it doesn't fucking slow down the stream, because I have the download halfway done. I want to go take care of that. What do I go? Steam settings, download. Oh wow, I didn't have a bandwidth limit. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. Let's see what this does. All right, let's see if this download limit works. Resume download. And I'll know in a minute if I start lagging. Yo, you muted yourself? Oh yeah, sometimes I mute when I'm talking to the stream. That way, you know, when I'm talking to them, you don't necessarily need to hear me talking.
Lol.
All right, let's go. See here, nobody said how sweet will it be when the next gen build of Cyberpunk 2077 goes without downloading. Everybody else needs to download it. The next gen version. So you mean when Gen 2 comes out? Is that what you're referring to? Well, I would assume by then, fucking, I don't know. See, but here's my thing with pre-downloading. Pre-downloading is nice, but it doesn't take away the fact that you still have to make room on your hard drive, so you have to make sure you fucking uninstall something, which to me, I know it sounds like I'm fucking being dramatic about it, but I'm being real with you. I'm starting to find that's one of the things I hate the most about fucking downloading and installing games. Is figuring out what game I'm done playing and so I can uninstall it and make room. And that's a hassle I've actually been going through for a couple years now. But it's become more noticeable since I've been playing games on Stadia and not having to worry about it. So pre-downloading is nice. That way the game can be ready to go the day it comes out, but you still have the issue of having to fucking, you know, make sure you have the hard drive space for it. It doesn't eliminate the hassle of it. It just ensures that if you want to play the game the day it releases, you can. It's still better than not having it, obviously. You don't have to, well, right now you don't, eventually you will. I mean, the day I got my computer, I didn't have that problem. Then a few years later, the problem emerged. And I have 3 hard drives. I have 3 hard drives. 2 of them are 3 terabytes. One of them is 5 terabytes. Like I'm not exactly short on space. But at the same time, you know what, Chaos? To be fair, at the same time, a lot of my hard drives are full of video footage. They're not necessarily full of games. I have like gigabyte upon gigabyte, terabytes of video that I just never use for anything. So to be completely fair, a lot of it is junk. Yeah, so I think my issue probably isn't as bad as or my issue is probably worse than most people have it. I really hate it when I say, hey, oh, I'm gonna delete this whole folder full of video because I'm not gonna use it. Then I remember there was like video in there that I really wanted to use. It's like, no, I wanted to use that.
This tank didn't finish refueling before it got airlifted out.
I wonder if Stadia will eventually limit storage. Google Drive does.
Pretty good accelerant.
What do you mean limit storage space? They require Pro for unlimited space. Are you talking about video clip space? I haven't really been using the video clips. I kind of want to. I don't. It sucks because you know I like talking on Discord as opposed to talking through Stadia. So it sucks that it doesn't pick up my voice unless I'm talking through Stadia. I just have more control over, you know, over everything. Well, a little bit of lag. Oh, is this because I'm downloading? I really hope not. I have to slow my download down. I was playing pretty smooth just a second ago, wasn't I? Let me slow my download down. Fuck. Yeah, that's unplayable right there. That's unplayable right there. Where's my Steam? Steam settings. All right, let's see if that helps. I changed my Steam settings. Is it gonna help or not? We're talking about game space for Stadia. What do you mean? You don't have game space on Stadia. What do you mean? Now I'm confused. Why am I getting these lag spikes, dude? I just turned my speed down again. Let's refresh. How will Stadia support the upcoming increase in free games? Oh, is that what you were talking about? And you said they would add ads. Here's the thing about that. I have no doubt in my mind that Stadia will eventually have ads on the platform. This is Google we're talking about. I mean, at least Amazon's honest, and they said, "Fuck it, we're just gonna go ahead and do it now." Amazon's not even fucking playing this. Like, fuck it. Here, all right, here's ads. Yeah, you know. So that's why I don't want to give Amazon too much shit for putting ads on their platform, because I know that Google's gonna do it too. And let's be honest, xCloud might eventually do it as well. I mean, that's just, think how much money for one, game streaming is more expensive than fucking let people download and play. Like let's face it, we're using their servers, they're streaming data to us, and allowing them to show ads could make up for that cost difference of the stream. And let's be fair, they're not really trying to make up for the cost difference. They're trying to make a little bit of money, but still, to be fair, it does help them recuperate the cost of the stream. And also, if we ever want Google, like Google is taking a 30% cut from everybody. Even Steam, under certain situations, takes less than a 30% cut. Epic Games takes less than 30% cut. And you guys heard Apple actually reduced their cut to 15% from 30, thanks to what Epic Games did, right? So the whole 30% cut is actually pretty fucking high, or is getting to the point where it's no longer the standard. So if we want Google to eventually fucking be able to realistically not take 30% from developers, putting ads on the platform might be the only way to do it. Or might be the most realistic way for them to do it. They gotta make up for the money somewhere else. Think Google eventually charge more? You think they're gonna charge more than 30%? I think they're gonna do ads. Because you don't want developers not to want to make games, right? And here's the thing too, why I don't think they're gonna charge more. If game prices really are gonna go up to fucking $70 next gen, then if they take a percentage, they get more money just by taking a percentage. Google does no additional work, but because the developer charges more, Google makes more. So I don't think Google necessarily has to charge the developers more. I mean, also keep in mind, Google's not the leader in the industry. Like, Google can't do anything that's too dickish because they're already trying to encourage people to use their platform. They don't want to do anything that encourages people not to make games for their platform. So even if Google does eventually do something asshole-ish like that, it's going to be after Stadia's in a good spot, not before. Oh, you're talking about for Pro. Okay, I thought you were just talking about general. Pro might be bumped up to $15. I can see that. 15 seems to be the standard for these streaming services. I think Amazon's gonna be 15. I don't think Amazon's gonna be 10. I think Amazon's gonna be 15. Like I said, one of the things I appreciate about Amazon is, as bad as it sounds, I appreciate their honesty. Like, Amazon's like, no, we're gonna fucking show ads. It's like, deal with it, you know? And Amazon's like, we're a fucking business. We're trying to make money. You know what I mean? So I like the fact that at least with Amazon, I don't feel like I have to guess about their intentions. Like, they seem to be playing everything like they should. Oh, they add annual payment? Yeah, that's a must-have. If I can get like 10% off by paying yearly, I'll do it. I mean, who wouldn't, right? What are you talking about, Ubisoft? It is, if it to include Ubisoft Plus. What do you mean? Ubisoft would never do that unless Google did. Yeah, Google would have to pay a ton of money for it. Now, here's the thing. I do think Google might like say, hey, for a limited time, like maybe when Ubisoft Plus first comes out, they might have a deal with Ubisoft where like they'll give you like a discount on Ubisoft Plus, like $5 off for the first month if you're also a Stadia Pro subscriber. Like I could see something like that happening, but I seriously doubt they'll have anything permanent going. And again, that mostly be Google fucking fronting the cash to Ubisoft. Like Google would be paying it. But then again, maybe Google won't. Because the whole thing about Ubisoft Plus, although Ubisoft Plus is good for Stadia, like you play all your games on Stadia and whatnot, if you have Ubisoft Plus, it could also encourage you to play your games on a different platform, which Google doesn't really want you to play your games on a different platform. Google wants you to play your games here. So I don't think Google would front the bill for something that could lead you to play somewhere else. I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it. Microsoft added it to Ultimate, which is already $5 more cost it. So pretty much if you pay for Ultimate, yeah, I get you. Holy shit. Also, Twiz, there's a Black Friday sale for Game Pass. 3 months for like 20 something bucks. Does that count if you already have it? Like, can I retroactively claim it? Because if not, then that doesn't benefit me. I'm still hoping for a Prime deal or something mixed in. I'm sure Luna will do something for Prime subscribers. I'm sure they will. Maybe increase the Prime a certain amount a year to include Luna. I don't think that's a smart move. I feel like we talked about this before, Derek. That's not a smart move, because here's the thing. Not every single Prime user is like, some people got Prime just for mail. They don't even watch Amazon. They don't watch Prime Video. They just got it just to order stuff from Amazon. Do you really think they want an increase in price for Luna that they're probably not going to use? No, that's not a good idea at all. That's a good idea for people who want to use Luna who have Prime, but that's not a good idea for all Prime users. Like, that could be one of the things to get people to unsubscribe from Prime. Remember, there's a lot more people that have Prime that will never even touch Luna. So to increase their prices for something they'll never use doesn't seem like a very good business strategy.
Got him. Without Zahn, the Red Legion will be back to the
Wow, y'all killed that motherfucker already?
Great work.
You ever been hit with a rock?
What does make sense is they might give people on Luna, if you're already using Luna, you might get it at a discount for using Prime, or they might make it so, hey, every once in a while, if you're a Prime user, you get 1 free month of Luna. I can see that. But to base increase the cost of Prime across the board permanently for people that will never use Luna, if they do it, that's not a very good business move. Yeah, thank you. Hey, Chaos, I'll take it. Thanks, man. That's similar to saying that people who pay for YouTube Premium should also get Stadia for free. Or that's like saying they should increase the cost of YouTube Premium to include Stadia. You kind of see what I'm saying? If they do that, the only way I can see it is like, back to the Prime thing, if they have Amazon Prime, the Amazon Prime Plus, where it's a more expensive Amazon Prime, but it has Luna rolled in. Or a more expensive YouTube Premium and it has Stadia rolled in. I can see that, but just everybody on Prime paying more, I don't think that's gonna work. It would, if they do it, it wouldn't be the smartest business move. Let's go back to the tower. Cannot access other activities at this time. What are we doing at this time? Oh shit, we're on our way to, okay, fuck it. Let's just do this. We'll do this fucking run right here. All right, see you, homie. Yeah. We'll talk later. But want to give GameStop advance to have it 20. What are you talking about? So here is the future of gaming, hoarding yearly subscriptions. Oh, did y'all read about Xbox teaming up with GameStop? Yeah, let's do another one, homies.
Return the favor.
Yeah, supposedly if you buy an Xbox from GameStop, new or used, GameStop gets money for you buying it or something like that. It's something like Chaos probably knows what I'm talking about. So they're basically it encourages GameStop to want to sell Xboxes. Like they get, oh, I think it's, what is it? I think they get a percentage of anything you buy or some shit like that. So if you buy an Xbox from GameStop and every purchase that you make gives GameStop a percentage, like a small percentage, I think like 1%. It's something, it was something like that though. That's good for GameStop because GameStop was getting ready to die. You know, GameStop is kind of on the ropes. And it's good for Microsoft because it encourages GameStop to push their products. It's stuff like that that leads me to believe that GameStop's going to win the next generation. Like, I think Sony's doing good out the gate, but I feel like as time goes on, there's going to be more and more reason, not necessarily even to own an Xbox. So keep in mind, Microsoft doesn't really care if you own an Xbox, but to spend money in the Xbox ecosystem. I can see many PlayStation users basically giving money to Microsoft in some way, shape, or form. We're now at the same time, I don't see every Xbox user spending money in the PlayStation ecosystem, and that's why I say that. Remember, it's not about owning the console; it's about Microsoft getting your money. Cass says, I think Xbox is going to gain. Yeah, I think Xbox is going to dominate. When it's all said and done, I think Xbox is going to be like #1 again. Especially, I keep bringing this up and I never show you guys the evidence, but especially that thing I was reading from the Sony guy who was basically talking like consoles were dead. Like, every time I read it, it's like, I can't believe that you were saying what you're saying. You're basically saying there's no point in having a console. That's literally what he was saying. Like, he feels like the cloud is the future. But yet, PlayStation Now doesn't seem to be doing anything. I have a buddy who was a PS guy and was thinking of getting an Xbox because of the payment plan. No, that payment plan is hella good. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's fucking good fucking deal. Again, you know, for obvious reasons, it ain't for me. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That's fucking good. You get Game Pass on top of that? Hold on. My audio messed up, but I was gonna say, you get Game Pass on top of that? That's a good fucking deal, man. The truth is, here's the truth. Even if they didn't include Game Pass in it, it's still a good deal. Oh my god, I ran out of ammo. And this is coming from a rehabilitated PlayStation fan. Hold on, what'd you say? I am given next gen year 2, but honestly, my system is Xbox Series X rather than PS. Oh, so why is that, Jesus? What changed your mind on all that? Yo, thanks for the sub, DJ. I just missed all those shots. I didn't miss that though, did I?
Guardian down.
Guardian down. You know, this whole time I've been playing, I didn't get one elemental core. I'm a little bit pissed off. Gigi says, I love seeing Destiny still getting getting played currently at 91 of 107 Stadia titles. Congrats, homeboy. Actually, the Destiny player base appears to be growing, at least on Stadia. I don't know how it's doing on other platforms. Yeah, Sony exclusivity advantage, but reading the story while the 360 era and everything, damn, yeah, Sony exclusives are great. I think Xbox new exclusives will be big time. Yeah, when the games actually start coming out, they're gonna be dropping exclusives back to back. You do. I love melting faces. I'm like a priest from World of Warcraft. They call me the face melter. All right, Phoenix. Let's be honest. We all know that Atari VCS is going to dominate this Christmas. You're right. I haven't really looked into that. Is that like a real console or what? Like, what is it? Or is it just like a thing that plays like old ass Atari games? I honestly, I haven't really looked at it. Aside from somebody said Earthworm Jim's gonna be on it. Did have a functional Atari? I still got one that works. Every time I play it, I want to throw up. It's really, it's hard to believe that I used to play games like that when I was a kid. I remember, man, me and my brother, we played the fuck out of our Atari growing up, man. We used to play it like every day. And now I can't even play it for more than 5 minutes without wanting to vomit. It really shows you how far gaming has come. Then his Atari VCS is just a Raspberry Pi with a wood green finish. Lol. On Xbox's end, I'm curious to see how that quadruple A studio game. What are you talking about? What are you saying? What are you talking about? Something I don't know about. What are we talking about? See, the thing is, man, when it comes to Xbox or Microsoft in general, I have no doubt in my mind that as far as the games they put out, they're gonna put out quality games. I don't doubt that at all. So when anytime I sound skeptical of Microsoft, it's not really Microsoft I'm skeptical about. Well, actually it is a little bit. It's just xCloud. I don't believe, as far as we're just talking cloud streaming platforms. We're not, just talking about cloud streaming platform alone. I don't think xCloud is where it's at. Not right now. Maybe the future. Not right now. But if we're just talking about gaming in general, just generic gaming, yeah, I have no doubt in my mind Microsoft is going to kill it. I mean, they're already kind of killing it. I remember seeing N64 games and saying, wow, looks real. You talking about like GoldenEye when they had those square ass heads? You know what looked really good on the 64 when it first came out? Anybody play Wave Race 64? Dude, that looked good. The water looks so real. I think the water still holds up for today, actually. You hear about IO's new project? I saw something about it. I didn't really do any research on it. You got any juicy info for us? Did they give any hint to what it might be? Wow, I missed. Oh god, I don't want to kill him. All right, I want to kill myself, I should say. All right, see here. Welcome back, Phoenix. Wave race, Mario 64 stages, and of course, oh yeah, I remember the fucking WCW wrestling games. They were fun as fuck. And I don't know that one. Kaiser, I have confidence that it'll be good. IO did a fantastic job with Hitman games. He did. What's up, Ryan? This guy here? Well, welcome. Oh shit, my team's dying. Let's go. Speaking of which, I still need to play Hitman. I need to get back to that. Oh my god, I missed. Oh, I died. Guardian down.
Across the same cold shore, my children always present.
You excited for Outcasters? I wouldn't say excited, but I am looking forward to it. I think I have a feeling it's gonna be a decently good game. Hey, I got Elements of Core. Remember how I was bitching about that a second ago? I think the game heard me. Yo, I gotta see Spider. Tuesday, more sales, Marvel being one of them. Cool, cool. For to have a solid purpose for games. Are we talking about Hitman right now? Hey, I gotta go see Spider, guys. Come with me. I might have to go in a few minutes, but want to ask everybody here, any particular wish on December Stadia Pro games? None here. Avengers hurting. I guess, I don't know. See, here's the thing, man. I think you already know what I'm gonna say, but I keep reading articles. Avengers loses this many players. Avengers loses this many players, and I can't help but sit here and think. I don't know. I don't know how that's. What I'm getting at is, the way I always looked at Avengers, it was a nice little Marvel beat 'em up game. I would play it for maybe a couple weeks, and then I would either stop playing it altogether, or I would slow down playing it like I do almost any game. Like, for example, when's the last time you saw me play Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Right? And let's say about 6 months from now, right, when obviously most people who want to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla, at least those of us who are playing it on day one, will beat the game. We probably won't be playing it again. Will you see fucking articles saying Assassin's Creed Valhalla loses 60% of his players? No, you won't see that at all. And so to me, I just find it very weird. They're saying that about Avengers, but you wouldn't say that about any other game. That's what weirds me out. That would make sense if the game if it's an MMO and it's a game that people are basically supposed to be playing every day or whatever. And I guess some people kind of thought that's what Avengers was. See, I never thought that's what it was. So that's why it's weird to me that people even say that, because any game that comes out, fuck, I'm trying to think of new games I played recently, but any game that comes out is gonna lose players over time. But when Avengers loses players over time, it's a big deal. Like, I'm just really confused by that. Just really confused. I never saw the game as an MMO, and anybody who looks at that and thinks it's an MMO, I don't know why you thought it was an MMO. Here, but that's me, man. I don't know. That's me. I just find it weird. It's like how Fortnite gets its money off Game Pass. Let's see here. What do we talk? Let's start over. But Valhalla is done. Avengers is a game as a service. I don't know. I don't think it really fits that description. I can see how it has games as a service elements, right? I can definitely see that, but it doesn't really feel like a full-on games as a service. It feels like a Marvel beat 'em up that has multiplayer. You know, it doesn't feel like a WoW. It doesn't feel like a Final Fantasy Online. Hell, it doesn't feel like a Destiny, right? It honestly doesn't. Nor was it sold to me as that. At least that's to me. When I did my research on it, I didn't get that feeling. Williams calls it games as a service. They can call it whatever it wants, but the game that they showed me and what I read about it, what I saw of it, I didn't get that feeling about it. Let's see here. Twiz, is it the second time? Whatever. Yeah, so to me, I think it's normal. Now, will I say that less people, will I say players are dropping off of it faster than I expected? Yeah, I guess I could agree on that. It's losing players faster than I would have predicted it would have. So I'm okay with saying that. But it never really seemed like a game that players will play every day. It never really seemed like that type of game to me. It seemed like a game that you would play with your buddies fucking while it's new. You might log in whenever they put in new content and test it out, which is another thing. Like they say they're losing players if people aren't playing it, but did they add it in the raids yet? Did they add in reasons for people to keep playing the game yet?